Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to a URealms fan campaign.
Yay!
We finally did it. So I'm joined by Tiber, Space, Thivy and Opirin.
Stop.
And today, it's going to be a fairly simple campaign in that it's a very simple task. You just have to rob a bank. It's standard. Go in there, get some money, come out. But there's going to be problems along the way.
It's gonna be fabulous.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Okay. So yeah, the bank you are robbing is unnamed. I didn't name this bank. Would people like to name this bank?
Job.
It is a
You can name it after that Dutch bank called the Robber Bank.
The robber bank. Okay, it's a gnomish bank. And you'll learn more about it when you get together to start planning. But I think first we should have some introductions from the characters here. Who would like to go first?
Okay.
Not me, because I'm trying to figure out what I can do.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out a name, okay?
So we're trying to figure out a name. The famous person.
I'm probably
does
just
have a
gonna go
name.
with the one that Sivy recommended.
Calcifer.
Yeah.
Okay, Tiber, Opirin, do you have any ideas about your characters?
Poke. Poke, poke.
Hello?
Hello? You are muted, Opirin, if you didn't know.
Yes, I am.
There we go.
I was wondering why no one was responding to me.
No, that wasn't a mute. No, it's fine. I can't even
Aw.
God damn it.
Hey, we can click the end character creation button.
Do not end anything. Do no buttons should be pressed. I have no idea what's going to happen.
How can I do anything then?
Listen, you you think of a character name.
This sounds like a threat
Space?
here now.
Space?
Yeah.
Fight the danger token. Play with the danger token.
Danger token. I want a danger token. Give me a danger token.
Did he take your danger token?
I moved your danger token so it wasn't a token on the field. Where's your danger token? It's next to your character's face. Oh my god, stop rolling die.
Alright.
Stop, roll and die.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
there's the
Anyway.
first quote.
My character's name will be Rasum, although I put the R below my frickin'.
I can move that a little bit. Oh, we can make it stop snapping. Oop. Okay, Razum. What brings you on this fine adventure? And who are you?
I'm Rasum. I am a dwarf monk, and I'm just here for the thrill of the gold.
Nice, nice.
What can I say? I like gold.
Oh crap! I need her name.
So
Have
what?
you ever needed to make a new mattress with no gold?
You sleep on gold?
Yes.
Oh,
You should sleep on ghosts.
sleep on ghosts. That's an interesting idea.
Casper
Ow.
mattresses.
Oh,
Roof
yeah.
bombs.
Are you saying you have a Casper mattress?
I'm saying that you should fill your mattresses with the souls of your enemies.
Oh, here I thought we were going to try and turn this into an advertisement for Casper mattresses.
Not if they ain't
I
paying for
wish.
stuff.
Oh, sorry. Rumpf knows that I'm starting the campaign, so she sent me a Kevin picture. Kevin is her giant hedgehog stuffed animal. Guess I'm naming Kevin now.
Okay, but Rasum, what do you bring to the party? We know why you want to go, but why did they hire you?
Mainly because I'm dexterous and I can punch people really hard.
You're good in a fight?
Also, I have a good way of disabling people by making them drunk for life.
Oh, right. Yes, you. Aha. Wait, that's your intoxicationator.
Intoxication?
Intoxinationator. Yes, your drunk touch.
Excuse me?
He has the touch for drunk. He touches people
Oh,
and they
I
become
heard
drunk.
drunk touch.
No.
That's entirely different.
That's a completely different touch.
The junk truck.
But yes, very good. Very good.
Mainly, I'm a raw muscle.
Always good to have on a heist. Yep. Okay, Tiber. Are you there?
Are we having a seance for Tiber?
Tiber may be AFK, he may be in a trance, he may be doing something that his fancy pork booty raider does, but people don't really know too much about. We know that he grew up in the Tower of Ultimate Wizardry, and that he's incredibly boring, so maybe this is just him being off in the corner being boring.
He's just so boring, he doesn't get a character introduction.
Yeah, he's just a boring old pork, who really isn't very boring. He can split into 8 people and spit blood at them. So, you know, I think that's a pretty neat party trick. But, oh my god,
What are you
space. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Calcifer, the ceaseless conflagration.
Sure, yeah. You can have that as name if you want.
What about? I need to make the text smaller though. I think I should probably like start here maybe. No, that didn't work.
Remember, it's centered.
I know.
There we go.
That's why I get confused. It's like, oh no, I need to put it here. No wait, that's too far over here. I'm going for an alliteration because why not? Not much is known about Calcifer, the ceaseless conflagration.
Really? You're famous.
Apart
Yeah.
apart from their fame.
He's famous, but no one knows why.
I heard he once set an entire legion of troops on fire.
I mean,
yeah.
generally does it well, dancing his way to victory, but he got bored one day and he was like, let's rob a bank.
Oh, okay. So you used to be a soldier, but you got bored of the soldier life. Or the fame got to you. You couldn't do anything without people knowing who you are. So then you decided to rob a bank to lower your profile.
He's trying to see if infamy balances out fame.
Fame and anti-fame. Okay.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah, right.
Why can't I put name? I want to put name.
Oh, thanks, Clip.
If you click the T,
Alright.
you might not be able to put it on the wood up top.
Oh,
so-
you can jump it out?
Okay.
Sorry, I finally got to see what you were saying, Black Honk. I ended up accidentally having the Twitch one beneath. Sorry, don't mean to be interrupting.
That's alright. V.
Sorry. Sorry. That was just a noise.
I was about to say, if you're gonna be Mariposa, that's Spanish for butterfly.
It's also a rock. The green, I have one. But
It's also a town.
You're a...
No, not California.
Yeah, we're right. It's California.
Yeah? Oh. Cool. I'm gonna stick with that. Because now I have something. And it works with Valley Girl. Good. Oh! No! Don't quit the game!
No, don't quit the game.
I quit.
Tell us more about your character.
I quit the show.
and your connection to space.
Oh, right.
Oops. Maybe should have actually made something more to go on.
Well,
He's famous. No,
Look,
remember,
yeah, no,
Sadie,
I'm
is famous.
I know.
You can make up anything and it works.
I know.
let Sophie explain.
Well, I'm Mariposa, and I'm joining because I'm a big fan of what's Calcifer the Ceaseless. I'm gonna say that whole name every time.
She respects your name and your title.
And I'm from the valley, and I rock.
And you rock?
I rock.
You do rock. You're a devoted Virgo. So as a devoted Virgo, are you going to have the speech impediment that members of this species have?
I forgot about that.
Yes. it doesn't. You
That
don't
one,
have
right,
to.
right?
Yep, that one.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I've actually got more health. I think.
More what?
Hey.
Also,
it does seem a bit
I
low. I think you know. I think you've just got very little hit points because your armor's cloth robes.
Yeah, but.
also I had more. I
sorry.
had more
Sorry,
health
don't mean
points,
to interrupt.
but then I was juvenile and got 4 points deducted, so now I'm 65.
Yep, 57
Triples
is
the amount.
correct space.
No, triples the amount of armor per square.
I did that.
Yes,
Oh,
from
you
your
did?
armor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Apologies, didn't mean to interrupt.
I have a backpack, and I stuff a lot of crap in it, and I like explodey things and music. Also, I was a cheerleader, which I just made up, so now I'm.
Are you Casper's cheerleader? Oh my god! A debuted burger as a cheerleader? Give me an A. Give me a B.
C, give me an E, give me an L, give me a C. Just all the way through it, all the way to the end of conflagration.
Oh god!
I love it.
Calcium for the ceaseless conflagration.
I was about to say yes.
Yep.
Why did I say I'm a cheerleader? God damn it.
You've locked into that now.
No idea what any of you.
Uh-huh. Wait, my
Oh,
name is
what are you doing here?
Mary Posasa. There.
Okay.
Oh, nope.
But I heard Tiber is back.
Oh, was I gone?
You
didn't
sounded
run
like it. But would you like to give us a quick overview of your character?
Along with a name.
I'm a pork.
What's your name, Orc?
Pork is pork.
Oh, I
Porky
see.
McGregor the Fourth.
Oh, okay. Porky McGregor the Fourth.
Indeed.
I spelled ceaseless wrong, sorry.
Where
That's fine.
did you come from, Porky?
Legend has it, a magic tower.
Oh, is that the Tower of Ultimate
Just
Wizardry?
looking for edit.
That's a very
Perhaps
fancy
it could also
birthplace.
be the Tower of Wizardry Ultimates.
Oh, right, where you go to learn your final spell.
In the competing school.
Hmm. Okay, and what do you bring to the team?
Just looking at it, I don't bring a lot of presents, but I do bring a lot of pork.
I see. Well, I mean,
And some delightful sea shanties.
that's great. Both you and Sivy can sing songs. Not a very stealthy approach, but you know.
Was I the only one asked why I'm robbing a bank? I mean, Space gave it anyway, but...
Because
DM makes the rules.
I didn't feel anyone else needed any poking to help inspire that character. But you can.
I'm so boring, I need inspiration. No.
Well, no, I was just trying to
I'm
help
so
you along.
bored,
You
I
were the
need
first
inspiration.
person to do character introductions, so you know you have to kind of poke it out with people. But yeah, so you guys are all together. Oi, give me that. Why is Tiber burning in bed? Okay,
didn't know it is.
Ceaseless conflagration.
for some reason Tiber is on fire. Guys,
Wasn't me.
That's a bit more apt.
okay,
There we go.
all right, okay.
Tiber is
So,
blinded
well,
in
No,
bed because
no
it makes
burning.
sense.
okay.
But space is a ceaseless conflagration.
People- Guys, stop putting status effects on yourself or they're going to happen at the start of a game and you're going to have to deal with it. So Tiber is blinded. Maybe he's just drowsy, he's getting up in the morning. Do not poison the NPC.
Oh wow, we are not conformed to this grid at all.
Sorry,
yeah,
anyway. Anyway, Drago.
I think I tried to fix the grid. Let's see if that fixed again. It should be fixed, I don't know why it isn't.
Oh, it's because you got two different ones, I think.
No,
Anyway,
but it's,
that's
I've only got the in-game grid. Let me
Wait,
just...
apparently your Twitch is still set to Dreadnought. It doesn't know tabletop, I guess.
Oh, shoot. Yep, that's a good point.
Thanks,
There we go.
Lark.
Thank you.
Larkhonk. It is wonderful.
Yeah, you guys might be slightly off center. If you are, you don't have to snap the grid. Take those off.
booger.
We'll do it ourselves. But yeah, you guys are sitting in this cottage. You guys have gathered together with the leader of this this
Who
whole
threw me off the chair?
bank robbery idea. And you're just sort of chilling out, doing what you're doing, when there is all of a sudden a knock at the door. Thank you.
Do we roll for initiative?
I can't stop moving or I die.
Yes, Oberon is a fidgeter. He's uncomfortable and has to keep moving. So I'm assuming he is the one that goes to answer the door.
Something.
Yes.
Yeah, if he
I
doesn't
will
do
answer.
at least something every turn, he has to make a death roll.
Okay, at the door you see a very small.
it's an
God
awful
damn
lot
it!
of guard.
Okay. A very small witch. She just comes up to the door.
Alright. What do you want, lass?
Here you go. This is for the guy, the big guy, the main guy.
What the guy?
It is I, Ceaseless Conflagration. Do you need help?
Ceaseless Conflagration. I know you. You're the guy who was responsible for burning down the town of Isla. No.
Try again. Try again.
The town of Bun.
The town of Burn. I
Yes.
just felt it needed a more actual descriptor for its location, since it was also known as the town of Burn, so I decided to burn it.
Oh
And
wow.
also-
You only burned down the amusement park.
And an
But it
orphanage.
was burnt.
But it was burned real good. Here you go, mister. And she'll hand you
No,
a
I heard it was because there was an outbreak of were-zombies.
Anyway.
She hands you a what?
She hands you a scroll. It's got like a seal around it. Hey, can I have your autograph? And she hands you another piece of
Sure,
paper.
little girl.
Better not put it on the scroll.
Give me a
Just writes
Give
it
it
over
back!
the scroll.
It's not the campaign ends, and we're fucked.
space. Describe what you were doing, and then give me a roll.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
I'm
This
getting
makes
out
me
a piece
think
of
of
paper
the
from the
Elden
books behind us, ripping out a page and then just writing on it.
Oh yeah. Go for it.
Hey, Aperion, you can also just spinny. That counts.
No, according to the I need to occupy a new I need to occupy a new square.
It's okay for interactions like this. It only really counts during combat. Oh,
I can't actually listen to what they're saying if you're constantly moving. So please, just turning also counts.
Please don't yell at me.
don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, you don't have to move every turn appearing. Okay. You have to do it in combat, but yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scream. I didn't know how loud I was talking because everyone was talking.
Okay, so
Right,
Space,
so-
you grab a book off the shelf. You don't even look at it. You just open it up, rip out a page, put it back on the shelf, scribble what is kind of like your name, but it's sort of like it started off as an illegible scribble, when you thought, oh well, it looks bad if I scribble this out and do it again. So you just sort of make it into a really weird squiggle and give it back to the girl. And she's like, oh, thank you. She turns around and runs away.
Oh man, I sure hope that she doesn't encounter any horrible difficulties.
It'd be a shame if something were to happen to her.
I'll admit,
That will be on Wizard Bay.
It is a
I'll
tradition.
admit, I was tempted to make her drunk whenever she has your autograph.
Oh god. It's a good thing you didn't.
Underage drinking.
Okay. So it's at this point that out of his bedroom comes Sydney, and this guy is no, the gnome. He is the guy who's sort of orchestrated the robbery. He's like, good. That must be the scroll of people that applying to help us with this job. If you could give that here for me. He'll come over to you, Space, and ask for the scroll.
Alright, yeah. It is I!
Yes, Casper, I know. Wait, no, you're not Casper. Whatever.
Ow.
Casper is your code name.
Cal, calm down.
Cal's afraid to see this confederation, Jim.
Okay, I'm glad you're
I
all
just hand it
here.
over. Yeah.
Hey,
Sorry,
Paul-
just playing around.
Porky, why are you over there in the corner? You okay?
Maybe.
Okay. Well,
That would make him boring if he just actually was like, maybe.
seeing as everyone's here, let's all gather around the table and start going over our plan. I hope you've all managed to draw up your plans for the bank. I sent you out last week to have a look around the bank, you know, all inconspicuously, and see what you could find. And so at this point, all of you guys have gone to the bank or somewhere around there, and you've looked for information about a specific part of the bank. There is the lobby, the offices, the security, and the vault itself.
It's also amazing where you can get when you have no presence and you can turn into 8 tiny porks.
Exactly. So exactly how you snuck in to where you want to go, you might want to think about how you're going to describe. But does anyone have any preference as to whether they would like to have scouted out the lobby, security, the offices, or the vault?
I'll scout out the vault.
All
I
right.
was gonna scout out the vault.
Okay, you can scout out the vault.
Okay.
Do I know anything about how vaults are locked, being like a famous hero and stuff?
Space, I have a feeling once you enter the lobby, you get swarmed by people.
That is true. Space probably should have gone to the lobby.
And I thought you should maybe search the offices, given you can turn into tiny parks. and maybe
But
people would-
if I go into the lobby, right, that would actually be ruined later on as a distraction.
Oh right. Yeah, you can't visit
Why would
again.
it be a ruined? Why not?
Because if I go there again, then it wouldn't be as much of a distraction to people, because people would just go, "Oh yeah, he's back again."
Do you want there to be a lot of people
Oh
there?
my God, is this ceaseless conflagration type thing? They'll just be like, "Oh right, it's you again."
Confracation.
Yep, conflagration.
I heard it's true. You're actually afraid of fire, isn't it, Cal?
No. No.
Okay, so was it Sivy or Imperial that wanted to go to the vault?
Sorry if you can go to the vault.
All right.
Yes, you could.
So you still have to figure out the lobby, the security, and the offices.
I'll do security.
All right. So you don't necessarily have to have gone into the bank to do this. So you know, like getting into the vault is a difficult thing. 'Cause, you know, that's what you're trying to do. So if you're going past, you know, any further in the lobby of the offices, you might have learned information from other people, like got it out of informants at the pub or something like that.
Snuck about looking like an adorable porcine child.
I mean, a lot of guards got fired that day for being drunk on the job.
Exactly.
What do you mean Bill, Ted, Sue, Mary, and Bob are all drunk?
But would you have gone to the lobby space, or would you have sought to go
I would
more
have
undercover?
avoided. Personally, I would have wanted to avoid the lobby.
Yeah, that's okay. So then you could have, you know,
Use the fame later.
you could have gone in disguise. Yeah.
Yeah, true. I've got an idea for later. We get to later.
Okay. So which one would you like to scout the offices then?
Yeah, I'll go to the office.
Okay. So I will need Tiber, if you can give me a roll for how well you scouted the lobby. Okay, you did a decent job. Space, can you give me a roll for the offices?
Whoop. Oh,
Oh dear. Okay.
It's hard to scout when everybody's asking.
You didn't do too good of a job.
oh, look at that.
No, I saw it. We'll get to why in a few moments. Operion, can I have a look at the security roll? Nice. And Sivy, can I have a roll for the vault?
Oh, where did it go? Oh crap! Sorry. Now I'm throwing.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
oh no.
Okay. So the
Oh,
lobby, you guys. So Tybate, you produce this map. If you come down to the bottom of the screen where the table is, you throw down this map, Tiber, of the lobby.
Yep, that's the map, all right.
Space, you throw down. Oh, where's it gone?
It also looks like a very, very, very displeased koala from Minecraft.
You throw
Koala.
down this picture of the offices that you've scouted.
Oh my. Oh.
Operian, you throw down that picture of the security map.
Yep, that
I'm
looks.
waiting
Oh,
for it to load.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I was
it
about
might
to
take a
say,
little
yeah,
bit.
that seems about right.
Wait, why is that that way? That needs to be flipped. There you go.
Is that black square supposed to be there?
Yes. I'm gonna.
Oh, that's
This?
That's
Sorry,
what Paul
that's
did.
my fault.
It's okay. I'll rearrange these maps and just drag them out. And Syvy, you also didn't do too great in the vault. You got a little confused.
Look, I am not an artist.
Hmm.
I am not an artist, so okay, where's my map?
Right here.
It's down here.
Oh, dragon!
Found a dragon.
Look at the dragon!
Can I have it?
Sorry, I'm
hi.
trying to help.
That's okay.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Okay. So
I need
this
to hang this on my fridge, just so you know. Look at this.
this is a map
I
of
made
your
it.
vault.
Did you draw that, Drago?
Yes.
Yes, he did, and he made it
No,
as
no.
poorly as possible. It's wonderful.
It was Mariposa that did it.
I did this?
She
I
did
made
this.
this.
I meant above
made
tables.
Yes, I drew the shitty maps.
I made this.
But yeah. So Tyber scouted out the lobby. He's had a little look around.
Tyler, could you move the cursor off for a second so I can make a screenshot?
um,
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nope.
And so he sort of walked in there. He was had a little look around. In fact, no. Tyber, you tell me what you did, and I can tell you what you learned.
Oh, well. First, so as to not attract attention, oh, hold on, I gotta say this in a
You
boring
existed?
way. I existed. Then I existed as several more of me.
Uh-huh.
We looked around. I decided no one needed to be chained to the wall.
That's good. That's good. You did have a look behind the counter as well, with your small size getting in and around there.
It's much easier because no one ever stops children.
Exactly. Well, they might have stopped pork children, but you know, they didn't stop you. And you notice that behind the teller station here, there is a giant door. It's absolutely massive and looks like just a solid block of metal.
Sorry, I just
And-
noticed the rar.
And you notice that there's alarm systems around it, and there's alarm systems around where you come in. There's a few tables over to the side, just for sitting down, filling in forms and everything. There's usually about 2 to 3 security guards just wandering around the lobby, and maybe a handful of tellers, but that's about it. Okay, so moving into the back offices. Space, how did you come up with this wonderful map?
Well, when I got into the back offices, I got rather swamped. For it is I, Calcifer, the ceaseless conflagration. and when I arrived, I got swamped by my adoring fans.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It's
I
kind of a
would've-
drag, honestly.
I would have laughed if you just put down Calcifer's signature as the portion of the map.
He probably did sign it, maybe on the back or something, you know.
Go sign it. You can do it.
But,
Oh, it needs to be locked.
Oh,
Aw.
we can lock it. There you go. You can write on it now. You can sign it, autograph it. But
there we go.
So what I imagine happened is, you went into the back office to have a meeting, maybe with a bank manager or something, and you sort of went in there. You had a meeting. You saw so many offices as you went past. You were just talking about all these things, all this money that you can invest, and how you want to spend your money. And you ended up sort of in the break room where all the guards have their break.
Oh no, I don't know how to do that one.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I'm gonna need to use that as you tried, Star.
I imagine Calcifer now just carries around a package of sticky gold stars for him.
Just a
I'm
stamp.
going to send him just a roll of gold stars. Alright, sorry,
Yeah.
carry on.
So you sort of got just more distracted by the bank manager telling you about all these different kinds of way to save your money. Then you sort of ended up in the break room with some of the guards. You had a few cookies with them. They're quite nice. And then you sort of walked out, but you didn't really get too much intel. Okay. Operion, how did you discover what you found out about the security?
Well, using Cal's fame as a distraction while everyone swamped him, he's signing autographs. I just walked into the back room, found the inner squad, made him drunk, and made him talk.
Nice, yep.
Luckily, I only cursed his armor, so after they fired him, they took his armor away, and then he was magically sober again.
Wait a second, but wouldn't the next guy have gotten
Yeah.
drunk as soon as he took the armor off?
It's a weird chain of events.
Maybe the other guy had a higher tolerance.
Wait, did you shove your hands down his underwear?
Oh my.
What?
I'm pretty sure it was just...
Did you curse his underwear?
I don't think he can curse his underwear without some level of suspicion. Or friendship.
You never know. Could be a sports ball player.
Okay, well, yeah, you managed to get this guard drunk, which is very easy for you, and he told you quite a lot about the security systems behind the security door. So you know there's at the end of the corridor of the offices there's a giant security door, not as big as the one in the lobby, but still pretty big. And behind it there are laser traps and magical seals that you have to get past.
Sorry.
And at the end there's a sort of a security guard area where he kind of hangs out. It's mostly boring work according to him. He's just sort of sitting down watching a door.
I'm glad we got that portion in
I was
a
gonna say terrible
more
joke.
useful manner.
Yes.
I was
was
going to say a
the
terrible
fourth?
joke, but I'll just stop there. Magical seals.
Not those seals.
Just out of curiosity, can I see the result of the bad roll?
After the
Later.
campaign, you can't. Well, I'll show you guys the bad map. Yes.
That was planned.
So yeah, and he told you that the all those traps are tied into their security grid, and if anyone sets foot in there and doesn't know where to put their feet, then boom, the alarm system goes, everything shuts down, paladins arrive. It's an amazing system, wonderful system. He seemed to think that it made his job pointless, so he doesn't really take it too seriously.
Power sources?
Power source is magic.
Fair
He did actually mention that sometimes it does break down, or the gnomes have to go and like do some maintenance to it. And you know that there is a maintenance shaft that runs alongside the traps. So if you're small enough, like gnome small, you might be able to get in there and
Like, say,
disable
1/8
them.
the size of a pork.
Maybe like 1/8 the size of a pork.
Or maybe a certain calcifer with the ceaseless conflagration.
Indeed. So you think?
Well,
space-
yeah,
Does
would
he
I
have a
know
scroll
anything?
bar?
Would I know anything about that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Mechanism if it's fixed by
Scroll bar?
gnomes.
Would you like? That's a roll that you'll do if you get into the shaft.
Okay.
Yeah. I suppose you can. Yeah, actually, you can give me a knowledge roll for. Would you know anything about how to?
I thought for a second you said
Yeah.
mortgage roll, and I was like, is that where we got now? Is that?
Haha!
13. You're fairly confident that you could disable the technology in there. You've been to at least one gnomish electronics class.
No, I had to put a plug on the end of a cord.
It was the one class Calcifer came close to failing because, well, he didn't care.
I'm very good at the soldering though.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep coming up with rumors for you, Cal.
Oh no.
Yep. Life of being famous.
Yes.
But Sivy,
Yes.
how did you learn what you learned about the vault?
Well, I found a guard,
Mm-hmm.
and I took his clothes, and I went to the door. And I went inside, and then there was a Dargan. Oh no, wait, just syllable, right?
Yeah,
Drag on.
no, that works.
Okay.
Word or syllable works, yes.
And my brain just got triggered into the one kind of secret language in quotation mark I had in elementary school. I don't know why. It's like Pig Latin, but worse.
I don't think any of us would understand that.
Oh no, you wouldn't. Like, helemaal.
Oh
I'm
my
actually
God.
saying something, and we could understand each other. So
I don't
Don't do that.
understand. I'm sorry.
no, it took me weeks to understand what my friend was saying. She wouldn't explain it to me. Anyway, and then I went inside the vault, and then I saw Beastie.
Huh?
Be-
Okay.
I saw, and I wanted to pet, and then I draw. So I just walked through. What is this, the lobby?
Yes, that's the lobby.
And there's the thingy there, so I'm guessing.
There's a little corridor there.
So is that a door?
They were moving stuff in and out of the vault at the time.
There's a giant door there.
So
Yeah.
it's like a vault door. I'm guessing it's more for deposit than.
It's sort of. So you could
What I
have-
want to say is, when everyone was distracted by Calcifer, the crap I forgot him her.
Collaboration.
Calcifer, this uses conflagration. I saw that the vault was open and I rolled my way in.
Mhm. Okay, well, okay, so I'm gonna say that because you rolled a 1 or a 2, what actually happened was that you saw them open the vault doors to go and put something in there or take it out, and you peeked around and over the counter and just looked down there as best you could, and just tried to remember as hard as you could what you saw down the corridor. And you believe you saw a dragon. Sydney does not believe you. I don't think anyone at the table will believe you, but they're sort of like, oh, okay.
Dragon!
Last, looks like you got the idea from this vault from that book over there on the shelf.
No, it's Beastie.
Okay.
I like dragons.
Thank
Aye,
you.
well, if there is a beastie, I'll make quick work of it.
Are they timorous?
Well, thank you guys for getting your the map together. I would have hoped we'd had better intel on what's inside the vault. The only thing you know, Sidey, is that the vault is where all the money and the safety deposit stuff is kept, and that it has a lot of security around it, lots of guards, armed guards, and it looks almost completely impenetrable to explosives.
Would I have learned
I
if
can't believe that I'm
there's
throwing
a,
that one.
uh,
Wait! No.
locking
Sorry.
mechanism for this door right here?
Did I throw a 1
yes.
or a 2?
I think you rolled a 2, didn't you? Or a 5?
I rolled low enough to be able, but I didn't actually throw a 1.
No, it wasn't a
Probably.
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, listen, if there's
Yeah.
a beastie in there,
Exactly. Do you think there's a dragon in there? There is not a dragon in there.
There is a dragon in there!
But
Look,
the
it
mechanism for
says-
that door appearing is on both of these two tables either side of it. There's a lever and some some controls, and you both
There you go.
need to be switched. Yes.
Did I do a critical fail?
You did not do a critical fail. No.
Dang it! Dang it!
You just got a low
tandem
roll.
switch. A tandem switch on those tables, though.
Okay. So yes, but we've got some intel. At least we know the layout of the bank. So how you guys want to do this is mostly up to you. But I have some contacts that you might want to invest. Where did I put my contacts? Just give me a second.
eyes?
They're in the scroll here. I just need to unscroll it and read. Yep, these are contacts, all right. Very good contacts. Let me just read them a bit more, a bit closer.
You want help opening the scroll? I could help you
Oh
opening
yes,
the
please.
scroll.
My There we go. There we
Wait,
go.
no, don't let him touch it.
There you go. I've opened it for you.
Okay,
You
so
just have to prise loose a little.
you guys have some assets here, which you can buy, and the money costs you'll see is incredibly expensive, and this is because it's going to come out of your total of what you get from the heist.
Shackles
yep.
of irony. I love
More
it.
asset. Okay, so there's a couple here which are escapes. Let me just order these a bit better. Some that you'll need, or would be a very good idea to have, and some that are just nice.
Oh my god, ramsters. Look at the ramsters. Look at their faces. Can I have one?
What the hell is a ranch?
You know,
It's a giant hamster with ram horns, basically. It's combined
Yes.
the two.
Exactly.
I mean, you can have a ramster because we'll need something to carry the loot.
That's exactly what they are.
Exactly. So at the top, you've got two different kinds of bags. Really cheap, just cloth sacks, which each of them can carry about 10k gold. But you'll only be able to carry two at once with gold in it. So you can't carry all 5 in your hands. You need to actually drag them off somehow. And these are pretty much free. They only cost 50 gold. You could buy them out of pocket for the most part. But there are some more magically enchanted bags, which are specially reinforced to make sure that they're immune to magical effects. These are
Wait,
more
what?
expensive.
Sorry, I was just listening vaguely and reading. It was like-
So there's two different kinds of bags: basic cloth sacks and more advanced magic bags, which are sort of reinforced and protected. You've then got two options for escape here. The Ramster escape, basically a herd of Ramsters will be sent your way. You can sort of control where they go, and how many you need will be dependent on how much you want at the time. And Kaboom, it can be arranged that someone can place a bunch of TNT somewhere in the bank, or somewhere outside of it, so you can blast a hole in the wall and try and escape. And then there's some like shackles that you can buy to try and keep people if you want to.
Buy with what?
To get. Buy with loans, I guess. You're not actually.
From the bank that we're gonna rob. Good idea.
Well, in a way, yes. You're just going to say you're going to pay these
Sure.
people, and then you're going to rob the
Exactly.
bank to make sure you can get the money.
Uh-huh.
So you're going to want to make sure you've got enough bags and stuff to be able to carry money out. Each bag gives you...
So we're getting a payday loan. Got it.
Yes. And then there are a few specialists down here. These are just single people who are looking to come on your adventure with you.
Tinder.
And they offer different things to your party that you might not have.
This
Yeah.
one has Tiber's name.
Yes, yeah, it might be a relative.
Porky, back and forth.
Porky the Third or something. But at the bottom there's a bunch of thugs, which are just going to be gangs of people. Probably not a great idea if you want to do this stealthily, but if you want to control the lobby or control different areas of the bank, you might want to bring some extra NPC firepower.
Oh my god, I just thought of something kind of cool.
What you want? Do you need goons?
No, like, use Porky's Band of Porks and then start a battle inside the bank that gets slowly pushed back into the vault.
Problem with that plan is if either of them trigger the trap, then the entire place shuts down.
But, well, what? I mean, if they're attacking from the front lobby, as far as I can see, it heads from the front lobby to the offices to the trap, and then to the
Aye, but those traps shut down the vault. We can't get in if it shuts down.
vault. Oh wait, it does? Okay.
Yeah, the alarms will go off and the place will go into lockdown.
I thought you could, like, disable the traps.
You can, but kind of hard to do that in the middle of a fight.
I mean, if they
You
know how to
distract
do
them
it, it
with
should
a
be
song.
reasonably quick, right?
My character is now doing push-ups on the ground.
Okay, give me a roll for push-ups.
All right, let's hopefully I don't die from this.
You can't die from
I was
push-ups.
gonna- Can you though? Can you?
Ophirin, you stumble off of your chair, you just fall over backwards, you were like leaning on it, and you try and play it off as if you were going for push-ups. The party isn't convinced, but you're still doing push-ups in the corner.
Okay, I'm trying to sit on the top of the bookcase,
I-
but I just realized that I am not a
Oh.
little girl. I am
You are a
giant.
dwarf.
I'm a rock dwarf. Oh no! But
okay.
I like climbing. I want to like be with the books. Like.
Okay, can you
I
give
am-
me a roll?
I am
Shite.
dexterous.
Okay, hold on. Where is it? There.
Drago, can I get a dice in my color?
Sure.
19 for Sivy.
19. Oh yeah, you just sort of leapt up onto a bookshelf, and it's apparently you do this a lot, so there was never any concern about whether the bookshelf.
I know
would
a
hold.
sturdy bookshelf when I see one. So like, nope. That's
Okay.
we're not gonna make that canon of my character.
You're
Nope.
striking it from cannon. So yeah, if you guys can do this loud, like you can sort of payday to it, go in the front doors and
Oh, it's
Uh,
perfectly fine until we put on the mask.
yeah. Well, I mean, until you put on a mask, if you're just 4 people walking to a bank, that's not suspicious. It's only suspicious when you start opening fire.
I'm going to get. I can only carry 2 bags at once.
When they're full of money, so you can buy multiple copies of this of the.
I will get a set of
Bag.
cloth sacks and 1 set of arcane insulation bags.
All right.
How much can my backpack hold?
I think if you'd have to take out like a lot of the treasures, but if you took
Ah!
out a lot of the treasures, you could probably get about 5k in there.
Cool. Oh, I have a backpack. It's hidden though, because I put something in it. Well, I put a lot of shit in it, but.
Honestly, lads, either our best chances going in. He flexes, guns blazing, or we talk our way through. With
I just
Gallagher,
want
that
to
may be
blow up
easier.
all the things.
Do we know where the manager's office is?
You believe so?
Philosopher would like to speak to the manager.
You think you do, Stacey. You think it's right there in the top right-hand corner of your map.
You think you do. Well, if he thinks he does, then surely it's there.
Exactly.
Calcifer is well known for calling for the manager.
You should. I forgot that I should be a fangirl. Damn it. I just have to affirm everything.
You're just like, yes, you're great, and I'm like, what?
I need to polish yeah, I need to polish your cloth rope. I need to polish it.
Polish his ropes.
Question about my intoxication.
Yes.
Does it? It says whoever holds it. If I have it, say, in a pocket or a pouch, am I counted as holding it?
Oh, like you enchant an item and put it in your pocket?
Yeah.
No, I imagine it has to be skin contact.
Okay, so I imagine I wear gloves.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to take the 10 gold I do have left, and I am going to enchant every single coin.
What? So, okay, so
No,
you're enchanting your coins.
no.
All right, I get you. Yeah.
Oh dear.
So you have like 10
10 drunk coins.
coins. Oh, that's
I did bleed.
Oh, okay.
there you
More
go.
words.
God damn it! I hate the text tool in this. Okay, you have 10 drunk coins.
I thought for a second you're gonna write 10 drunk words.
I
See ya.
continue moving around.
Dragon. I want the dragon. You can have the coins. I want the dragon.
Excuse me, just yawning.
Well, I have to make the dragon drunk, you know.
Who make my dragon drunk?
Aye, that makes him more docile, less likely to burn you. I know you're used to dealing with Cal, but dragonfire is a lot harder.
Okay. So, yeah. So the money you're
Oh crap! Sorry.
you're spending right now is, in imaginary money at the moment. It's potential money.
In other words, if we don't pull this job off, we owe people money.
Exactly. At the moment, Appearance is the only one that's bought some arcane bags, which is one of the few things that actually matters. So
I'm just waiting right now.
your party has sort of like the capability of getting out 20k gold now, and this is going to be split between the five of you.
Including my shitty backpack of amazingness.
Oh yeah, no, 15k then, because you've got your and I suppose you've got
I also buy normal cloth sacks.
yes, you've got
So
5
the-
cloth sacks.
The main thing that we should actually ask is how are we getting out first?
I think we should hire some ramsters.
I mean, you say that, but I also think the sorcerer might be better, honestly.
I don't trust wizards.
Oh.
I don't trust that.
I say, looking at the pork. So boring.
Boring is not a bad thing, though.
It is when you live the life I do, lass. Also, would you call Cal boring?
No. Don't be stupid. Okay, I'm gonna read this card.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to dedicate 15k of your split to hiring Trevor.
Well,
What do you mean from of his split? I think we have to all together decide, and we all pay, and it's all split. I think that's how the.
Your
No,
expense.
this isn't character.
Yeah.
That's-
Okay.
Sydney will say, no, it's not coming out of anyone's. Well, I mean, it's coming out of everyone's split, but we'll pay the expenses first, and then we'll divide the money.
Aye.
And you ain't getting any money if you ain't getting out.
Wait, do I have space for a hamster in my pocket?
If you buy these, wouldn't put them in your pocket, it'd be, these won't take inventory. The only ones that will take inventory are ones that you'll carry on you, like
Okay.
the shackles or the bags.
Okay. But what if I don't have a bag, but I do have a hamster? Can you hold it for me? Can I feed him gold?
You can't fill your ramster with gold, no. But
No.
the ramsters will come up, we'll run into
That's
the...
fucked up, Sidey.
I know.
The ramsters will get to your escape point, they'll let you load them up, and then they'll run away with you.
With me, that's a certain.
Well, I mean, you might fall off. Nothing is certain.
I mean, they can carry 4 bags. We can only carry 5.
Because of my exploits in doing the office, I will also get the inside man.
Okay.
Not the office security.
Yep. I'll put the ones you've bought sort
So-
of up here above this line.
So are we going to use the inside man to deactivate the security or something?
No,
Maybe.
the inside man is sort of more of a sneaky thing. So at some point, you can say, okay, I want that guard on our team.
Tiber, are you still
it can-
there?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just wondering how to get into the vault. Like, I'm trying
Well,
to
there's-
work this backwards, essentially. Like, find out an escape plan, find out how we're leaving the vault, and then...
Well, getting into or out, maybe I think like the swapping clothing thing is I can swap places and I keep their clothes.
So you can do the cartoon switcheroo of the clothes with someone.
Like imagine like if you go into a tunnel and one person has the bubble gum, and then you come out of the tunnel and then the other person has the bubble gum, but then with clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is you can swap places with the dragon if you put a bandana on his head.
Oh god. Careful with Cybe's character getting into the freaking vault.
Yeah, you guys.
Couldn't you just-
Also,
Guys-
if there's a dragon, because I can pat them on the head, and then they're mine.
Because I'm thinking of, like, diversions as well.
Wait, did I get that or get the other one?
Hmm.
You got
know what
Soothby
makes it-
right here.
You know
Okay.
what makes a great
I
diversion?
didn't know which one I got.
A loud
orcs
band
spitting
of
blood
black
at people?
orcs.
Well,
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking, the porks aren't very smart. They claw.
Exactly,
true.
we may be able to gyp them out of money.
Let's base talk.
Excuse me.
He's trying to come up with a plan here.
Also, I can explode stuff. Did I tell you?
So-
I can
so-
freeze
so-
people. I
So
can
they can
explode all
let
the
space
things.
talk.
Sorry.
So I was thinking we could, like, set up so we could set up, like, a bomb here or something, right?
Mhm.
Use the claw, the band of thieves themselves here, right? And use them as a distraction when we get closer to the vault or about to finish with the vault, right? She just wants into the, like, manager's office, so we could literally just get her in there, in theory.
Mhm.
And Trevor could teleport us out once it's done. And we could basically take as much as we wanted. As
So-
long as the battle went on for long enough.
So you're thinking of causing... Well, if there's chaos in the lobby, if there's a bomb going off in the lobby, they'll activate the alarm.
Yeah, and then the vault will close with us inside it, in theory.
Yes.
If the inside man's the one who's protecting the vault.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And use Trevor
Uh-huh.
to teleport us out.
Plot twist: we choose the dragon as the inside man.
You know what I mean, though?
I
It's
don't...
gonna be it's gonna be a salamander. It's gonna be a salamander that was, it's nearby.
It's gonna be a newt.
I'm not sure you'll be able to teleport out of a vault. I mean, it's,
It
it's
just
a...
say with
Is it Hogwarts rules?
in the bank.
It's well, I mean, I know that there's a lot of security put into
Oh.
the actual vault. I mean, you might have to be like outside of it a little bit to be able to teleport.
It says inside the bank. The vault's inside the bank.
That is true. No, but that's fair. But I think Trevor would struggle to do it inside the vault for reasons that you didn't get from Sidey, because she rolled a 1 or a 2 or whatever she
But-
rolled.
But when he's there, he can look. Oh.
I was just wondering if the dragon what I saw is like far away. Just tiny.
But but your plan could sort of work, Space, if you want your inside man to be in the security room. Then you're sort of relying on your inside man to, like,
Keep the door open.
open the door. I think the problem would be that if the alarm goes off, that the paladins will, check for
I mean-
vault and everything to make sure everything's okay.
But what if I blow them up?
We will have the locksmith though. as I said.
That is true.
Like, we just
Yeah.
need to get her into the office, and then she's
You want
free.
to just hire everyone? Are you made of money?
Yeah, if you get her into the office, she's free.
Like, all
Yes.
you need to do is get her to the manager's office, and she's free.
Mhm.
Either way, I think the best way to start is to start doing it.
So what's the plan?
I don't know. Apparently, we have to
wait.
start though, even though we've not come up with a plan.
No use in planning.
Okay, I think.
So spoken like a U.S. president.
Okay,
Now, I'm trying to play my character.
Yeah. No, got it.
Alright guys, I think Space's idea could work. So you've got you'll set off a bomb in the lobby
Near the end of it. Near the
near,
end.
near the end. Okay, so and you'll hire the kobold crew to go into the bank and just sort of mingle for a bit, and then when the bomb goes off, they'll start causing havoc.
Yeah, pretty much. They'll just start causing havoc once the bomb is detonated, not before.
Okay, and meanwhile you guys are sneaking into the bank through the offices, past the security. Your locksmith friend you'll get her to the office, and she'll do she'll do what she needs to do, and then come with
So
you.
you're not getting the Ramsters?
I think your escape plan was the wizard.
But you
what I
can
was thinking.
teleport my Ramster.
The Ramsters won't be able to get into the bank. Not if there's a
By the
chaos
way-
going
I'll
on in the lobby.
teleport them in as well.
Either way, I'm the only one who bought some bags, so someone else could have to
Yeah,
buy
I was
some
gonna
sacks.
say.
Yeah, I was
was-
gonna do it after we came up with a plan
Okay.
first.
Yeah, we needed a plan first.
Are you guys happy with that plan to buy the kobolds?
Well, yeah, it's just Calcifer the whatchamaffuckit.
Calcium over whatchamaffuck.
Sorry.
Yeah,
didn't
I
realize what
just wish you were just changing your name every time Simon said
Well, people can make up things about him.
His name is Calcifer the whatchamaffuckit. Well, he came up with the plan, so it must be good. I way too enthusiastically nod.
Yes, 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 yes.
So says Calcifer the Cryonic.
No.
Well, I think it's a good idea.
How many bags do we need? How much is in there?
Let's tally
Oh wait,
that up, shall we?
I was supposed to look how much that was in there.
So
We
you've
currently
bought
have enough to carry 70,000.
the wizard, which is an extra 15k. You bought the rockbreaker crew, which is an extra 12. And you've got the locksmith, who is free, but I'm gonna add 10 anyway. So you know
Yeah.
what you need. At the moment, you need 53k.
How much? Well, I can buy this with my own
So-
money. I can buy one of these with my own money.
Yep.
No lending.
So we need 53k. How much bags have we got?
I have
Can
7.
I couple? Oh, I have 90, so I can't buy 2 of the things.
You have 5, and then 2, yeah. So that's 5k.
I don't know how much we need, but I
Oh
know
god,
that I can
Tiger's
buy.
just being quiet because he's boring.
You don't have to be quiet if you're being boring.
No, I'm
Okay, so-
deriving quite a great amount of entertainment from these conversations.
Okay.
So if we literally just use your bags, we've covered it already. So yeah.
Aye, but
I-
I'm trying
I
to make
have-
out with...
I know.
Oh my. Let's save this for
I-
after the celebration and the drinking, shall we?
Diego, can I at least get one set of the
Yes,
cloth?
you
Because
can.
I can buy that.
You'll
I
have
guess
to
you can do 2.
you'll have to give it to someone to carry.
I'll just drag that over because I can.
Okay.
Because I could, if need be, I can also buy an additional 3 set of cloth sacks.
Space. Did you did you buy that, or was that one that Cyber
Yeah.
gave you?
That was mine.
Okay. I will buy another one then.
Okay.
I can't carry it, but I have a lot of treasure on me. But I need that on me because I need to make bombs
All right, let's buy
out
another
of souls and
2 arcane bags, Drago.
All right.
I mean,
That way we can at least get out of the bank with 40,000 or 60,000.
yeah, but that kept saying as well. Like,
Only by twice.
Yeah, I was just thinking if you just got like more cloth ones, we shouldn't have that much arcane items in theory.
Oh, it's not a matter. It's a matter of them being hit with arcane magic.
like they don't get poofed away by magic.
If you
Oh,
are
is that
shoot,
what it is? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm getting at least enough arcane installation sacks to cover our cost.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that's what it was. Oh well. See, I thought it was something to carry an arcane object.
Oh, it can do that too. But
Did you see? Did you happen to see one of my cards? Is that why?
space, these would make them immune to your fire.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know, explosions.
It would
Or
probably not be
the-
a good idea. It'd probably not be a good idea for me to be carrying regular bags and fire.
You can dance though.
Disco Inferno.
To
was
burn,
thinking-
baby, burn.
But I was hoping he wouldn't leave his friends behind. Because we can dance. And because we can
We can
dance,
dance.
we're friends of his.
We
okay.
can dance if we want to.
Everybody's out of control.
Is everybody done? You think that's all you need?
I think so.
Hi.
All right.
I mean, I
You
could
need
go
to
for
deduct
another
my
two
money,
stacks.
Did we get a kaboom?
yes.
We didn't grab a kaboom.
Oh,
Uh,
bad
got away.
You
podcast.
did. Oh, you didn't grab a kaboom. You okay? Yeah.
Have we got a way of kabooming, or?
If you,
Yes.
I didn't know it was going to be that big of an explosion. I thought you were going to have like the kobold crew just like throw a bomb or something.
I mean, I can also, don't forget, use golden shot.
We could.
I make explosions. It's my thing.
I mean, we could also just do it to use it. What do you call it? To blow the door open if it does come to it. Could we resell these items at all if we don't use them?
I don't think so. No, you just if in the next campaign, in the next adventure, you'd have 10k of TNT.
I
$10,000.
Calcifer the Crackly. I have fireworks.
Yeah.
Rasum jogs in place.
Also like big bomb fireworks, but don't tell anyone.
Okay.
It's like for the end of the fireworks show, it's just a big boom.
You definitely you can get the kaboom. That'll be an extra 10k. And if you did get it, you could blow open a wall somewhere. But I think if you just wanted, if you just wanted distraction, you could definitely just use the kobold crew for that in the lobby.
Oh, okay. So they could be a distraction in and of themselves.
Yeah, that'd be fine. But
Right. Okay.
okay.
Now, the big question is, do we want to be burglars or murderers?
I think it's a
Whatever
bit late
gets
for that
the
question. I mean,
Like,
you're,
this is an important question. Like, do we want to burgle or do we want to rob?
Rubber bank.
Rubber bank.
I mean,
I don't remember what it actually was. Like,
if
Either
you,
way, Glitter Sprocket has too much money in his bank.
if you wanted to tell, the kobold crew members, don't kill anyone, then yeah, you can do that.
I mean, they'll probably be like, "Hey, that makes our job more difficult, though."
Yeah, exactly. It would do. I mean, I could,
I mean, you've technically like the city of Bern. I mean, there was an orphanage burned, so there is a little bit of precedent of already being murderers. Also, my
mean, I'll be
character the
hon-
last time we played.
Yeah, I'll also be honest. Is like a soldier who's seen that much combat, he probably doesn't really care that much. Well, I guess he
Okay.
would care, but if he's wanting something,
I
then
don't want to
he
hurt
wants to
anyone.
get
I
it
just
done.
want to blood. Sorry.
Just remember one of Cal's famous sayings: "Blood is just the fire of the body."
all right. So I think you guys are happy to be combatty.
I don't want to hurt anybody. I just
You
want to
don't-
make them
okay.
be on fire.
Okay. Yep. What do you-
Also, the GIF in the chat.
Oh, I can't see your chat at the moment. But that poor traumatized girl, Typer. You don't really know.
Oh no, she's one of the bank tellers.
Unfortunately, I don't have her tile anymore.
Oh dear.
Just because
She
of
was
the
traumatized.
tile problems I've been having, but yes. Okay. Yeah, so you guys have pretty much decided on this battle plan. Would you like to speak to any of these crew members, or the locksmith, or the sorcerer before you go into the bank?
Do you guys need any special equipment, or are you all good?
Yeah, we bring our own equipment.
Aye. Now, I can't guarantee those doing the distraction won't get arrested.
Ah, that's alright. We got plenty of people.
They're disposable.
They're disposable. Boss will find a new bunch.
It's real easy, especially what with the orphanage burned down.
We can't promise we won't get a little bloodthirsty with the little gnomes, especially if there's any dwarf there.
You say talking to a dwarf?
Look, man, you're one of the people. You know, you know about us and our crew and stuff. You're good people.
Oh yeah, you're not like any of the other.
It's not like any
dwarves.
exactly. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that expression.
See, she gets it.
Oh God! No! Well, now I'm a racist.
Well, you could have been sarcastic in tone.
I do like. I'm
Trevor,
no Jim,
how are you?
but I do like the kobold people.
Yeah. That's good.
Trevor, how do you think you'll be able to do it forming portals within a bank vault?
Oh. Let's see if Trevor knows.
I might as well give you a chance.
Yes. Oops. That might be a bit of a problem. I've never really done one inside of a bank vault before, but I think it'd be difficult with all the protections the gnomes have put in place.
I mean, if we can get into the bank vault in the first place, I'm sure you could just make it right outside the door.
Ah, yes, possibly. I'll have to see the
Yes?
door.
Why you want to go into the vault? Is it dangerous? Is it a dragon? Is a dragon yours?
There's no dragon in the vault. It's just, I have some artifacts in there that I have mispossessed, shall we say? And
What kind of artifacts?
oh, you know, magical ones.
Is that a roll for me or him?
that was a roll for him to see if he could be like tricked into being told. He does not want to be. He does not want to say.
Are they dangerous to us?
Oh no, don't worry about it. They're all fine.
Uh-huh.
Locksmith. what do you
I'm
want
gonna
with
hand him
bank
I'm gonna hand him a glass of water and enchant the glass.
Oh my god. Okay, give me a roll.
And then
Okay.
Woo!
But would it be the glasses enchanted or the water?
Yeah.
the glass.
I'm also curious as if you could just enchant the bank itself.
He takes it,
Thank you.
Operion, and he drinks it, but there is no visible effects. Ah, thank you.
Aw.
I was
I
parched.
enchanted the glass, not the water.
Yeah, there's no visible effects. He hands you back the glass.
Well, that counts as a spell, right?
What does?
The intoxication.
Like you casting it?
Yes, and I have Masterful Ruby, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't miss. You definitely hit the glass. It just appeared to have no effect on him.
Alright.
He's already an alcoholic.
Slith the locksmith.
Yes.
Do you need to be free within the office, or would it be fine if the bank manager was also still there?
Oh, I would love him to be there.
Stabby.
Ah, okay. I'm guessing you want to kill him then.
Oh, we don't talk such things. I just need to have a little chat with him, you know?
If you
Things
like, I
might
can
get a
bump
bit...
into him until it breaks his kneecaps.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Which I think you'll pork off to break his kneecaps, but that's very... that's very mean. I have much more subtle ways of locksmithing.
Torturing.
Okay, so
Yeah. In my impatience, I will start walking towards the bank.
Give me a roll.
To walk?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the case. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh God.
Yeah, you say, oh, I'm getting this over with. You start walking out.
I'm heading out, you bastards.
Yeah, okay, so
alright.
so Aperian's gonna sort of storm off, and he's gonna realise eventually that no one's following. Okay, I'll head back for one more night because we're doing this tomorrow.
I was doing additional scouting.
Yeah. Right.
Of the forest, sure.
Anyway,
Indeed.
I was also going to ask her. Does it have to be within our office and within the guy's office, or is it literally you just want to kill the bank manager? Because let's get down to brass tacks. That's what you want.
No, it doesn't have to be in his room, but it's much cleaner that way.
But we're going to be causing a ruckus outside.
It doesn't mean you have to be dirty.
Wait, what?
Bum, bum, bum.
She wiggles her eyebrows. She has heard rumours of you, Space.
There is
Not
It doesn't have to be clean either.
that's a very weird murder method.
Fine, a lockpick to the brain does cause lobotomy.
Alright.
Okay. So
Lobotomy.
we're gonna get the next map set up.
In Quest for Glory, if your lockpicking skill was low enough and you used lockpick on yourself, you killed yourself via lockpick.
Would she be able to disable arcane traps, or would he? Last question.
I suppose it depends on the trap. She's a locksmith, so if it's a door, she can probably get through it.
Well, see,
As
I'm
to her-
concerned about these ones.
About those, you know that you'll need a small person to get into the maintenance shaft. She is an elf, I think. Is she an elf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'd have
So
to.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna be massive.
See, I was wondering if maybe Trevor could have done it.
He might be able
What we
to.
can do is a slight revisal of the plan. We could leave what's her futs in the manager's office with the manager. Wait until the battle starts, then she could run past all the traps after they've been deactivated.
Yeah.
I just noticed that the Berserker card has
Over to
the
the
character's thong sticking out.
The character's
Yep.
wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
a sexy rock
alright, yeah.
dwarf.
Strong
I have a
but
lovely beard,
scary.
Okay. Let's unlock these. So I'm shrinking these down. You will still have your map to help guide you.
Fine.
If you want it,
Someone
you can
drop
bring
the
it out.
C! Did I steal his autograph? Yeah.
There's,
Oh right.
yes,
Yeah, when I
there's,
first tried to write it, yeah.
there's a bit of paper underneath underneath his map, so you managed to catch a tiny piece of his autograph. All right, so I'm gonna get the next set up.
I
I just had to ask for it last. He's vain.
You're so vain.
Okay, brace yourself as the table will change.
Whoa!
Brace.
No.
Okay.
I like this.
You're not here.
I am.
I was talking about the elf guy, or the gnome guy who was in your house. Oh well, his house. You were in his house.
Okay, so this is the manager.
Okay,
Don't mind me.
that.
Yeah, you guys can look at the map. I can't really hide it from you in any good way, so you're free to
I
have
mean,
a
you
look.
could make massive blocks that you remove, but yeah.
Yeah, I was considering it, but I didn't have the time.
Alright, there's a fog of war tool.
Yeah, well, again, I didn't have time to set it up. Oh, wait, you've seen it now. It doesn't matter if you're in. It's fine.
Okay, fine. How do I delete it?
It was a secret, and now it's not.
Oh, come on. I don't know how you delete that. I hope you can find out how you delete that.
Oh, you just click on it again.
Oh, I don't know. There he is. That's the guy I was looking for. Okay, well, I... Okay, these guys are going to have to be the tellers.
Are they gonna tell us?
What was the name of the guy that was with us?
What are you doing?
Stevie. Nope.
The guy who was your
Sydney.
mastermind?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sydney. He's staying back.
Sydney has a lot of twins, doesn't he?
They all look the
Look
same.
alike to me.
God. Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me they smell different.
No, they all smell the same.
So these guys down here, these guys down here are your kobold mercenaries.
Kobold crew.
So where would you like to? Are they going to go in the bank ahead of you, or are they going to be mingling?
I mean,
They
they
have
might
a
as well.
mingle.
Might.
I need to stand here because I need to be constantly trying to polish his armor, which is cloth, which is really awkward. But okay.
You're mending it. You're adding new gold trim.
No,
I mean,
it's
they
like,
might as well.
like that's even in DBC you could be a squire and you're just polishing and regardless if someone is wearing armor or not, you're just polishing, so you end up polishing people's legs. So I'm polishing the...
I will admit, all that dancing did give Cal nice legs.
I'm just buffing. Just putting beeswax.
Considering he's a gnome, you're basically probably laying down while you're doing this.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
I like to remind you that I am a juvenile.
You have a juvenile personality. You're not necessarily a juvenile.
Okay.
I mean, you have been sort of playing that, so you know you could definitely be a child if you wanted to.
Yes,
be.
because I thought it was a juvenile.
Yeah,
Not that I was
yes.
childish.
You can definitely do that. Which makes this band of thieves even more questionable, but yeah. So where would you guys like to have your NPCs?
Sorry.
Let's make it so I'm at least like teen age something. I am of age.
I mean, will anyone get suspicious of them if they're sitting around for a long period of time within the bank? Because them being armed, I would imagine so.
No, I mean everyone's armed. Pretty much everyone is armed in URealms.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I don't. They wouldn't attract attention because like, if you told them you wanted them to go in there and just sort of wait, they'd disguise themselves and be okay.
Alright, okay.
There,
Yeah,
there's
just
so,
kind of...
there's also like so many
Wait for
chairs
the
in here.
signal.
There's probably some sort of communal space. So,
Sorry.
It's like one of those really annoying tools.
A
with
communal
the-
space?
A communal, yes, not that space.
With like the metal rods that are twisted and the wooden beads that they slide along back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah. All kinds of little games.
You see them
Advocates?
absolutely everywhere in one of those those kind of places like hospitals.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're now attached to walls. There's one
Oh,
that
really?
a lot here. Probably because
Yeah.
they can clean it.
I mean, you
They're
can
the
clean
dirtiest
mobile
thing
one.
in a doctor's office. Those wooden
Beads.
bead roller coaster things
I don't even know what the point of them is.
for kids to play
Well,
with.
obviously, yeah, but you know.
It works for toddlers, but beyond that,
waddle, 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 waddle.
Hey,
Oh,
don't go in yet. I need to know: are these kobolds already there, or are they following you?
Yeah,
I'd
they
say
might as
they're
well
already
already
there,
be
that
so
way
they're not
they're-
association.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can disassociate ourselves from them by arriving like an hour, half an hour later.
Too bad.
So these guys are
okay.
sort
And
of.
as the distraction,
around.
are we going to use? Am I going to do fireworks, explosiony stuff? What?
No, I think the kobold's taking care of the distraction. So
okay.
you guys are going to try and get through the offices to the security?
I imagine no matter where Cal enters, Syvie throws up a shower of fireworks.
Oh, in oh god, which one was it? Was it Thor Ragnarok? The moment the Valkyrie walks out of the exploding spaceship, there's just fireworks behind her, like that. Yeah. Okay.
Pretty much, or any wrestler intro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just
And now,
walk
now
into the
I
bank.
just need everyone to know that the immigrant song is playing in my head now. You know, from Thor Ragnarok.
I know.
Good choice.
All right.
Anyway.
So. The
Oh
Cliff-
god! We need to do that wrestler opening.
for what?
I just realized there's a grave in the backyard here.
Wait, what?
What?
There's a grave in the
Oh,
backyard.
yeah.
here.
Don't worry about him. He's just an invisible person. You don't see him.
Okay.
No dead body here. It's fine.
So are we
this
doing the
vent,
whole like entrance
Does it lead
thing?
from the? Does this vent lead from the outside to the inside office?
It looks like it. Like, so you guys can see from inside, from through the glass doors. There's a very obvious air vent going straight across the lobby towards the offices. Looking at Space's map, you think this would be a nice little quiet place to go and land in. But obviously there are people, walking about outside. So if you wanted to climb up into this vent, you'd have to have a good reason or a good sneak.
I'd rather have a good distraction.
Yep.
Like, I don't know, a famous
Fireworks?
person.
With fireworks?
Yeah, I was actually kind of planning on like opening quickly, like but
Yeah, just like swing open the doors and walk in.
Yeah.
So you're doing like the fireworks and stuff.
Oh, you could
Like-
do that. It's like a
Are
grand
we actually
entrance.
going to be doing this? Because
No,
I
I
think this
do
would
need
be
to be
hilarious.
careful where they land. Because fireworks that fly up and slam down, dealing 1 damage in an area. So if it lands on someone,
You can make it do no damage. Like you can just make it be
Okay.
a puff of
Oh, just have them
Ross, I-
explode in the air.
Oh, actually, well that's a fireworks launcher. Yeah, no, that's not a spell. You can't control that. That's definitely a rocket launching kind of thing.
Oh, that's also a one-off.
Oh really?
really?
See the great bag?
No, that means it's an item. It's a consumable if it's got a green bag. So she can use that
Oh,
multiple
wow.
times.
My bad.
Yeah.
But it is
Aye.
Anyway, are you good at aiming?
I mean, I do it a lot, so.
Okay. Are you ready? Are
As
we
long
ready
as
to
I
go
don't
in?
make a
Have we got
selfie,
an
I
idea?
should be fine.
Oh, so what's the
Have we
plan
got-
here?
I'm gonna walk in. We're gonna do a wrestler-esque intro.
Okay, so you're gonna go in there and distract them, and we're gonna go through the vent.
I
Is
feel
that,
like
what you, is that what the other two are doing? Like, what's happening?
I feel like I should use the speechifier voice modifier to do an intro for you.
Oh god.
Smasher.
Yep.
See, I was gonna do something, and I'm gonna announce my own like entrance.
Well, Space and Ivy can definitely go in, make a grand entrance, and be very distracting and stuff. But I think only maybe Tyber has a chance of getting through this air vent because he can split into 4 or 8 of his tiny people.
Fair.
I think as a dwarf in heavy plate armor or plate chain appearing, you might struggle to get through that vent, especially quietly.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
I mean, we are going to be making a lot of noise, but still.
That's true.
Alright, let's get this over with.
You keep
Oh,
saying
God.
that, but you don't actually have any plan. The current plan is
The current plan is to walk in while announcing ourselves.
the current plan is just to go to the bank.
It's a plan. But
Remember,
anyway,
I'm just trying to keep moving.
yeah. But Simon, you ready to fire like the rockets and shit? oh, sorry, just thinking about this.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys can definitely go in. If Tiber wants to go up into a vent, he can
Yeah,
go do that.
That's why I've been silent, to wait and see if he's actually going to do that or not. But he's not said anything in the last like 10 minutes.
Tiber? Okay, I'm assuming Tiber is AFK. So oh hey.
Hi, we've been speaking to you.
I've been listening. I haven't heard anything.
Would
You're
you?
talking about like punching holes and stuff.
What?
No.
That's what I've been hearing.
Space and Cybe are going to go into the middle of the bank and cause a distraction because Space is so famous. They're try and cause a distraction and a stir within there.
And Tiber is so boring, they'll ignore him trying to go through the vent.
Especially
Tiber,
since
your best bet, Tiber, is to go through the vent on the left-hand side here, as in your.
Oh, is that an external access vent or an interior?
Yeah, it's external. It goes straight into the back offices, as far as you can see.
Are there any other outside venting?
No, that's the only vent on the outside that you can see.
Okay.
Okay. The other guys, I presume, are just going to follow you in, but after you've done your distraction.
I mean, yeah. I'm just waiting to see what's happening. Is Tiber going in, or?
Alright.
Yeah, I
Space.
will, however, need 7 additional tokens.
okay.
We'll get to that. Okay. Space. If you give me a roll. Oh no, I suppose it should be Cybe actually to give me a roll to go in there with them fireworks.
Yeah, true.
Oh, you got a 19. Okay. Yeah. You get a dramatic push the door open and you walk inside.
No. He pushes both doors open at once.
Oh
and
yeah,
locks
yeah, definitely. He pushes both doors open,
But anyway.
walks in there slowly, and Cybe's walking in behind.
Yeah.
You're muted, Cybe, if you didn't know.
I did not. Thank you.
And we have Calcifer, the ceaseless conflagration, here to grace you with his presence.
I was about to go, and it is I, Calcifer, the ceaseless conflagration, and his combustibles!
Excuse me?
Cybe, can you give me a roll? Because
Oh, dear.
that is your cue to fire your fireworks. Okay, you fire your fireworks just spread up into the sky and go pew 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 pew. You've grabbed everyone's attention. Everyone is turned around looking at you and like they're talking. Oh my god, it's Calcifer.
And I have come to open a bank account for my party,
Okay.
and I
my
demand a
party?
manager.
By party, you mean?
Also, he gives away autographs for 5 gold a pop.
Okay, Piran, give me a roll.
Alright. Here's my big blue dice.
Okay.
Whee!
You got a 12. You bellow, and he's giving away autographs for 5 gold. And as soon as you do that, everyone starts rushing you. Even your kobold friends, they're sort of trying to help you with this distraction. So this guy's
This
gonna
sounds
come
like
up.
a perfect time to noisily clang through the
Come
dark.
up. Come up. We'll get to that in a moment. So all these guys are approaching. Space, I'm going to need to give you a roll. You need to give a roll.
Yeah. Guards get their autograph for half price.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my God! You just got the most magnificent pen.
You are so ready for this, Space. You like stayed up all night practicing your autographs, and like you had like a whole ream of paper here ready to start flinging autographs at people. People keep
I
running
just
up.
like spin the pen in my hands and start writing.
Yep.
And you remember to bring ink.
Yeah. Oh, definitely on 20. Definitely, he brought like a whole bunch of pens.
I just lean back to the locksmith and the wizard and goes, he always does this.
This elf here, Space.
Yeah.
You know his name. His name is Stephen. You've met him
Stephen the
before.
elf.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
And these guards up here are sort of like moving like
Not
this.
counting the
He's
kobolds.
blinded by my
5,
radiance.
10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
I need to quickly write on a note so you can copy it.
No, it's
I think
okay.
Oh, there he goes. He's charmed.
Not yet. No, he is not.
Aww.
Okay, but over here in the vent, Tyler, could you give me a roll to split into 8 and get in the duct? Oh my god!
Fabulous.
So you just, as this is going on, you just, there's a little bush like just by this vent, and you just split into 8 down behind the bush. No one can see you, and you just start jumping up and through into the vent. No one can sees this happening.
See the cartwheels. So unfortunately,
Conveniently, the vent was left open due to maintenance.
Indeed, yeah. And you
yes,
just start.
and despite the glory that is the triple Sao Cow backflip into the vent that each clone perfectly performs, no one sees it, so he's still boring.
Yeah. Yes. Yup. So these guys are sort of just gonna walk in here.
We're perfectly distracting them.
So,
That's great.
So,
definitely, yeah.
Space, I've counted everyone but the kobolds. You get 50 gold.
Oh yes. You get 50 gold space. Well done.
Excellent. That'll cover the cost
You
of the
triggered
bags.
the wrong one.
Yeah. No, he did it other way round because I've
Yeah.
I'm doing it spending in total.
yeah.
So I'm doing more along the lines of gross and spending.
Whereas Cyvese is different because I did that one
There
a different
doesn't
way.
need 9 of me, just 8.
Oh right, is that a spare? Okay.
Yeah, I split into 8.
Yeah, that's fair. Makes it easier.
By one man.
So yeah, the wizard and
Well, because these two tellers didn't move.
the wizard is actually going to cast a spell on Pliff down here. He's going to try and sort of not make her invisible, make her
Unnoticeable.
unnoticeable. Yeah, and he
Hey.
does.
Even more boring.
Our juvenile witnessed that.
She did. Yes, Cyvie, if you want, you can cast a spell to conceal someone to make them unnoticeable. And if you roll high enough, you learn it. And I have to make a card.
A period. They're on a period. Oh, or. Oh no, yeah, a period, yeah.
Okay.
Does Sivy have places for spells?
Oh, that's a good point. You can't. Yeah, you won't be able to learn
Well,
this.
can I?
You won't be able to learn
Other
this
than
permanently because it's a complex spell, but you can definitely try and cast it. If you want to, you don't have to, because
A bunch of this treasure is here as a. Like I said, I make bombs out of screeches and souls. There was a reason I said that. The treasures are to feed this one.
The deconstructor mana bomb.
Yes, I need to transmute treasure into bombs. Like I need the
Yes.
treasure to make a bomb. Otherwise, if I don't have those, they'll need to come from elsewhere.
Well, our wizard did cast a spell. If you want to copy it.
Yes, so I would like to.
okay. So
Where
can you
is
give?
that thing?
Also, you used the fireworks launcher. Doesn't that mean you now remove it since it was a one-use
No.
item?
There is
No,
no, it
no,
isn't.
no.
It's a
It's
green
not.
bag.
The dice are in the lobby.
Thank you. That sounds like code.
It does. The dice
I'll
are in
write
the
it
lobby.
down. Hold on. The dice. Okay. Oh well, I typed clobby. So.
Yes, whatever.
We'll get. Well,
Period.
okay.
Don't forget to keep an eye on the time.
I am.
Yes, yes. I'm also, you know.
We've also been. Okay. Just the one.
Just for one, yep. 14. You cast a conceal spell on Operion, so he will be for the next turn. He will be concealed for a bit, or until it's broken. I think actually.
Oh, and I have noticed actually
Is
issue
the-
on the schedule.
Is the conceal like I know that my character in our D&D campaign, it's not invisibility, but it's cloaked. So it's as long as you stay in non-obvious places, you are
Yeah,
Or-
I would kind of think of it more like in Doctor Who, where they have the special TARDIS key necklace.
Oh, okay.
The Doctor gives it to them so that you're not invisible, but people just don't tend to look at you. Like they'll sort of
Yeah,
drift
that's
over you.
basically kind of the same thing. It's like as long as I stay concealed and I play it up like with I'll be in the shadows and throw up my hood and then I'm also a shadow.
Yeah, they'll subconsciously not want to look at you and won't notice you.
Yeah, the perception filter.
Oh, I'm going to move around the side with our locksmith. Yes, with our locksmith.
Okay, can you give me a roll?
Well,
In case you trip over something and make a loud noise. Nope, you're fine. Okay, so yeah, so these people have come up and got some autographs for all sort of going over here like, oh my god, look, this guy's opening a bank account. Yeah, I love him, he's a great guy. Your kobold minions are also sort of like helping, just trying to stir up interest, not just talking about it.
oh wow,
Gathering-
it's Calcifer.
You know, I hear tell he once broke open 3 dwarves' beards and made them bigger beards.
So if we go...
And now that's canon for his character.
yes.
Or at least the
Yep.
myth.
Base, you've got a few more people coming towards you, but you're sort of getting towards the... you signed a lot of autographs for a lot of people, so a lot of them are going away. What would you like to do now?
I only heard that he raided them.
I mean,
You can't just, stay where you are and keep distracting and,
yeah, like, I could... What do the different crystals mean again? Isn't some of these, like...
It says on the bottom, I think, or the side.
Right hand
Side.
side.
Which ones are you talking about, Space?
I just don't want to end up using up any of the abilities that could be good used later.
You have no
this-
single-use abilities here.
Do I
Yeah.
not?
No,
Also,
anytime...
this is a passive. This lives here.
Oh.
Yes.
is it? Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
any...
I found your little girl lady autograph. It's next to the hidden box.
Anyway,
Okay,
good.
so... the anytime actions have somewhat changed from season 3. So you have 3 of them per combat. Some abilities are limited and can only be used once, I think. I think one of them actually says... Maybe it's in the limited section over here. Yeah, so in addition to using one of the 3 anytime abilities, you may only use one anytime ability once per combat, but some of them can refresh themselves. Like Divine Intervention, for example, could, as long as you don't roll low, you can keep using it over and over. So Magma Strike, you can only use once per combat.
Oh, right, okay.
This lobby
Right,
counts
good.
as a soft combat.
So I could do some stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to... Would I be able to just, like, shadow box into the air type thing at all without actually doing anything? So, like, use an ability, but shadow box into the air?
Where's your shadow box?
Well, it doesn't... it's not called shadow box, but I was, like, looking at Magma Kick.
Oh yeah, okay.
He
So
wants to
just, like,
demonstrate
shadow
magma
boxing.
kick without causing an effect.
Right, yeah, definitely. You can definitely do that, but if you fail, it will cause the real effect. So if
Just someone explodes.
Quick, find the parrot.
but you could definitely try, yeah.
Given I
Oh,
roll,
It's just not one of our sessions if there isn't a traumatized little elf girl. So
Uh-huh,
find the parents,
exactly.
use them as
Oh
subject.
god. Oh god.
I will do my best to find a stand-in traumatized girl if something happens. Okay.
Oh god. Okay, so I guess I'll try the Mega Magma Streak.
All right, give me a roll.
Not
So-
fatally.
So, people, gather round for a demonstration of the skills that once won as the Battle of the Ember Fields.
Okay, actually, if if you just
So
say
this should be
that,
just called
um,
fields.
a bunch of people are just going to sort of get close to you and try and form a circle. So you and Matella's coming down, sort of coming around here, trying to form a circle. It's like to see you perform your special skill.
Excuse me.
So yeah,
Oh
this
wait,
is going
I
on.
need to also be close because
The wizard will also sort of join the circle. And that'll be your turn for now, Space. Next turn you can do your actual kick.
Okay.
So Tiber.
Oh god.
Blow them all off.
Tiber, could you give me a roll to shuffle along the duct?
Well, space is creating a lot of noise.
Space is creating a wonderful distraction, and Tiber manages to get to the end of here with his first little copy of himself.
Parade.
Can you give me a roll
A parade
to...
of Tiber.
Yes.
It's just that song from Fantasia.
Give me a roll to see what you can see inside the room. Okay, you can see that there is one guard sort of just by the door, because the door's slightly ajar. But he's sort of looking towards this door, like looking towards the commotion. Otherwise, it's a pretty much pitch black room with a bunch of...
Is this door see-through?
No.
Also, apparently, Drago,
Yes.
that weapon I got from space, the Arcano loot. Whenever
Mhm.
you use an anytime ability, oh no wait, it's an anytime and roll high. I thought or. But whenever you use an anytime ability and roll high, you may remove the limitation of being able to only cast it once per combat.
Yes, so that's because most of your abilities, I think all bard abilities are limited.
Well,
That's
I
what
mean,
helps
I
you,
can
yeah.
tell stories and play sound music.
Exactly.
I can sing all time.
And yeah, and
You
you
can
can...
also phrase people, and Tiber hits him with an anchor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an
I know.
anchor.
Whoever got the anchor then.
Ah, that was me.
But yeah, anytime on your next turn, Tiber, this room looks safe enough to jump into. So I'm gonna do. Sivy, did you want to do anything? Everyone's sort of gathering around.
Okay, and he was gonna do a kicky thingy.
He's gonna do a cookie thingy.
What about that rear way into the vault? I asked the locksmith.
That way. Okay, let's see if she knows. 16. Oh, through there. Oh, you're not getting through there. That's it can only be opened from the security gates inside. It's just for getting stuff out of the vault.
Bad enough.
So he was gonna do the kicky thingy.
Yes.
Okay, because
I'm thinking about delaying a little longer before the finale.
Oh, but I
Where everyone mysteriously dies after burning.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, that's gonna be literally the way of starting the fight.
So I imagine space starts off this dancing.
I thought I was gonna tell a story because
So,
he
yeah,
said he's gonna
sorry.
do the key thing, and
Yeah.
you know I heard about this one time that he kicked like 30 dwarves in one kick, and they all flew into the quarry.
Oh man, what
And
happened?
then they got turned into emeralds.
Oh wow, I never knew about that kind of magic. I'm gonna give a roll for the crowd to see how much they like this pep
It's a
talk.
storyteller thing though.
Yeah, I know. Oh, they love this. They're all like, oh my god, yeah, totally. I can totally see him do it.
Also, your kicks now create emeralds.
That's not necessarily canon. He just
Yeah.
kicked a bunch of
It's
dwarfs.
just a rumor.
It could be that that he just made a dent into the
But-
wall, and then emeralds were exposed. But people are.
It would be a popular rumor now then, which means they would have known about it. Which what?
Okay,
Oh,
what
no,
would
that's
you
how rumors start.
what would you like to know, Sivy?
Crap, I did think about that, but I forgot when I was trying to make up a story. Hold on, I need to flip this thingy though. There's a thing about getting into the vault, but I forgot.
Right now, you know.
Oh,
Yep, go on.
I'm trying to think of what maps we had because we had the proper one of the hallway. kind of where we're standing, and then not the vault one and not the...
Yeah, you have a shitty vault one and a shitty office one.
Okay. Can I have a second so I can think about what I was trying to think of again? Because I
Yeah,
had
sure.
some reason.
I can get back
You
to
can
you.
continue, otherwise you need to wait for a second.
Yeah,
That's, just keep going.
So I'm gonna
Wonder if
Pyrian,
Albanome has a bank.
what would you
Yes.
like to do?
I'm going to continue sneaking along to the big door back here.
All right, give me a roll. 17. Okay, you make good time. You go up here. The locksmith is going to follow you.
Ooh.
She's
Almost a 17.
almost. As she's walking past here, this gnome sort of like throws out an arm in like a hey come over here motion. That like taps her in the stomach. So she turns around and is sort of kind of peering over his shoulder, but like yeah, I'm gonna watch until you stop looking at me, then go away kind of way.
Let's see. If she gets too distracted for too long, I'll go help her.
Okay. The wizard is going to cast a spell on himself.
Fireproof.
Nope, he was casting conceal, and he's gonna go around the edge as well. Yeah, he'll go around this way. So go there. These guards fill in this gap. Come around and get to see.
Can't believe that announcement worked.
Okay.
I probably could have said 100 gold and they would have paid it.
Sorry, but you can interrupt me if you've.
Oh
whenever you
yeah,
get
I
a
was
question.
trying to find the character thing, the characters we had first. I found the help we hired.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's at the top. At the
Okay.
top. So yeah, just stop me whenever you have the question.
All right. Nice.
Space Monkey.
Yeah.
It is. What are you going to do now? You've got all this crowd like talking about how you once kicked a bunch of dwarfs into a quarry and turned them into emeralds, and how you're going to put on a show for them about how your special kicks are, how good they are, and everything. What do you do?
But before I show you the demonstration of the dangerous mega magma strike and his magnificent mannerisms, I shall
Nice alliteration.
let the beautiful and illustrious Mariposa regale you with a tale.
Oh, another one.
Oh god, I need to sneeze! I nearly sneezed just at the end of you saying that. That was the silence because I sneezed so hard.
Oh,
Look, I'm just trying to keep the distraction going as long as possible here.
yeah. So Ivy can tell a story, but it won't count for a story time.
Alright, that's fine. Yeah, for the story time, let me just quickly aside so we have that out of the way.
Yep.
I wanted to know if any of the gnomes bank people?
Mm-hmm.
Because do they have authorization to get into the
The bank, the vault.
Yeah, I was basically thinking of like biometrics type of stuff, but then magic.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I freeze a gnome and
It's
use it to
biometrics.
get inside the vault?
Oh right. No, it's there's nothing too complicated like that. It is just the two levers inside the security room that you both have to switch. There is sort of a
I was wondering about like the arcane, all the spells, stuffy and thingies.
those. Okay, yeah, I can.
Because I don't know what our security inside man does. Because it's a security guard. Does he know all the things, or is he just like
Your security guard works in this security area here. He's one of the two guards that is, watching these levers. And if anyone comes in, they stop them.
But the part before that, because we haven't solved that problem, I think.
The part before that, I think you'll have to tell me another story at some point to get that.
All right, that's fine. But like the question about that, that's the background. But the question was, are the gnomes at the desk that are now around us, the one behind me, are they authorized to go in?
They
Can
are.
I freeze them?
They are, and you can, but you don't need to.
Look, that wasn't a question.
Okay.
But thank you.
All right.
Story time. Right. This one didn't count, but also this. I heard at one time that he burned down a whole village, just by kicking. He kicked the village. He kicked the village arse.
Can you give me a roll?
Sure. Oh god.
Yeah.
They did not like the burning.
Everyone knows that story.
Yeah, we've heard that so many times before. Holy shit!
What happened?
You just fucked off.
Oh
that's
god.
it.
Someone tried to roll a dice and took this guy. Are they linked?
What? They're linked.
Why are they linked? Who linked them?
I don't know.
Our
You're
toggle.
unlinked.
Who is the blue? I saw
Link
blue.
him?
Someone tried. I think someone tried to measure first.
Okay.
Okay.
We fixed it. Try not to link people to dice.
Just whee!
So, but
That's
they
fine.
didn't really care too much about that story.
But it's fire.
Is that what you wanted to do, Space?
What?
Keep saying about the story and you thought you're just building yourself up a bit more, or did you want to do
Yeah,
something?
I'm trying to build it up and also get them time
Yeah.
to move.
Distraction.
Yeah, no, that's
Well, I
fine.
need a better story.
No, that's fine. They're still all watching and stuff. It's now
It
over
is
to
their hero, after all.
it's over to Tiber, who is.
Or at least that's.
Can I make a note to not tell stories about burning down villages? That did not work.
Yes, you can keep like a little
One
cheat
shot.
sheet.
That's good.
Now, if he burned down the quarry,
Or a better
Good idea.
story was he
Lava
kicked the
quarry. He
fool-
kicked it so hard.
Let-
it
Let Tiber speak.
I kicked it so hard I filled the hole in.
Tiber, it's
Tiber?
Tiber's turn.
You know, I think a better story would have been he kicked the burning village so hard that it stopped burning.
Oh, good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You put
maybe
the
the
fire out.
ceaseless conflagration.
Sure, it would.
Well, I mean, you still could be.
I was basing this on the thing that happened before, but he was kicking, so I had to tie it.
Because this wasn't one of the conflagration's fires, so it had no right to continue to exist.
Cease!
All right,
The
Tiber.
ceaseless conflagration demands you cease.
You're at the end of the tunnel here. What are you going to do?
When they come
Well, he's not paying attention, so we're gonna sneak out into here. Do I have to move this
Okay.
wardrobe?
No, you're sort of above the wardrobe, so you can stand on it and walk down.
Yeah, video game logic.
And just form a chain of tiny porks to get down.
Yes.
They all do like backflips into one.
Yep. Can you give me a roll,
Most
Tiber?
exciting performance that was ever performed.
Can you give me a roll for this?
But no one sees it.
So he's still boring. And he's still hungry.
Roll a die, though, Tibbles.
I did, it was 12.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. So you land down here all fine. However you want to. You can see out into this corridor, and what you can see is the bank manager is walking down this the corridor here, and he's got a couple of friends with him.
Goons.
Goons, presumably hired.
Ooh.
And they're sort of moving down here. They're talking about how Calcifer is back in the bank and he's ready to open an account.
Oh yeah, because he must be like a high.
This is big for a bank.
Spender.
This bank hasn't been around for very long. It's a new
I was gonna
bank.
say high roller, but that's for casinos, so I couldn't. High spender doesn't work.
I mean, it might be part casino with how many chairs there are here.
Just playing poker in the bank lobby.
They're just trying to get
Glitter
extra
Sprocket
money.
is gonna- Glitter
Why,
Sprocket
they-
wants to try and get him for investment.
Plus, you know,
Right.
they are gnomes. They are incorrigible gamblers.
Oh, this is a door. I thought it was a stair.
No, it's a big door. I think at the moment it's pretty much closed. But there's probably some like iron bars in it, so you can like actually see through, but you can't get through.
I'm so
But I can
nervous
keep-
about just like killing people now.
I mean, that'd be a
Hyperion?
pretty good distraction.
Hyperion, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move to the. So this is the hinge side of the door right here.
Yes. Well, actually, no. It's the other side. Sorry. Oh no, that's the door handle. Yeah, yeah, sure. It's this side.
I am going to move here and lean against the wall, waiting because
Wiggling.
I know Tibbles went through the vent, so I'm going to wait for him to open the door.
All right.
Okay, but you have to move. So are you doing like that Russian dance?
No, I've seen he's leaning against the wall when he's got there. He's not going to be.
I started from over here and moved over here, so technically I'm still good.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a roll. 6. Okay.
You shall not do them up.
You do that. You're sort of leaning against the wall. As you're leaning though, you're feeling your uncomfortableness setting in, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to move very quickly. You don't have to do it this turn, but next turn you'll definitely have to move.
Or make a death roll.
Yes.
No, I will cheer you on. You'll be fine.
So the wizard is also gonna walk past. So get up to here. Oh, that's cocked. I've got to roll it again because I have to, because it could have been a 1.
That looks like a 16 and a thing. Yeah.
Okay, 15. So he's
that was
fine.
a 1 and a 16.
He was about to get tangled up in these little styles. But this Pliff the Locksmith is going to walk over as well.
Like, what even are these things?
I like barriers to like queue up behind.
Here, I thought they were chairs.
Yeah.
I thought there were tables, like in exams.
I suppose they could be
School
chairs.
Exam table.
They do kind of look it. I kind of just assume they're stuff to queue up behind. Like there'd be ropes between these ordinarily when it's busy,
They look like the uncomfortable waiting room chairs. Yes, without a back
They
seat.
look like they might
backrest
also
even.
be flammable.
Uh-oh.
I think they look more plasticky than anything. Yeah.
You know what's really flammable? Plastic. Plastic furniture is really flammable.
I thought they were metal.
Nah, they
Well,
never
we know
said
that steel doesn't melt.
Drago.
Uh-huh.
High roll, they're metal. Low roll, they're plastic.
Sure.
Does
And
it have the technology to make plastic?
and gnomes, of course they have technology.
It's URealms.
So what was this? Was plastic, metal, high? Sorry.
Metal. High roll was metal.
High roll is metal. Okay, so they're all metal chairs. They're uncomfortable. Most of them will be pushed to the side so that you can actually do something in here space. It's like they're just sort of dotted around you.
It's tempting to have.
Oh, I
one
thought
to
that he's just
actually
gonna
attack.
stand on top of it.
You could definitely
It's
have
tempting
one.
to have one to actually attack.
Yeah, definitely have it. You can
and
have one
never
chair.
get crit, like melt it.
So you move one of the chairs to their space.
And then the chair is attacked.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So at this point, though, space, this door over here opens. And you can see that the bank manager is coming through. He doesn't even look at you guys in the corner there. He doesn't notice.
And wasn't Uparian still like some hidden?
Yes,
Yeah.
all these guys are concealed. Everyone here is, so they have no reason to look at you unless you make a noise or something. They are passing kind of close though, so I'm gonna give the guards a roll. They don't notice you. Everyone's attention is fully on Calcifer here. He's just gonna come up here and sort of push his way to the front of the queue and watch you. So it's your turn, space.
Can I sing? Can I play a little song to help him? Because what is he actually doing?
Oh yes, you can. So you
all
have.
of his moves lead up to, or led up to by a dance. So
Are they basic or what is it? What is the?
He is trying to do a ability, his magma kick, and he's trying to make it look really fancy and do a fancy maneuver and not kill everyone around him.
Okay. But this is for a basic attack. But you know.
And abilities, they both work.
This? Okay.
Yeah. So if you
Oh
play,
crap! Where's the thing? There's the thing.
if you play this, then as long as you don't roll too low, then space will be fine unless he rolls a 1. Okay. Oh! You roll a bit low, so it's a bit off tune. Listen to it. It's a wonderful tune.
Don't put
It's
me
a
to
bit off tune though.
It's a bit off tune. It's not that great. The crowd are kind of a bit confused, but they're still a bit pumped up. They're like, oh my god, he's gonna do it. Space, if you roll a 1 or a 2, then things will go bad, but otherwise you'll be okay.
Now the show you have been waiting for but didn't know was coming. I will show you the magma kick.
Magma kick.
Oh no, wait,
magma
I'm
kick.
doing the wrong one.
Magma kick.
Wait, is that the
You,
wrong one?
you can roll again. You can roll again. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
So Space, you jump.
Why is everything always on fire?
You jump right up into the air and do your magma kick and charge up a chair, but because you got distracted by the bank manager coming in and like pushing to a front and being like, yeah, let's see this. You just completely missed the chair.
The bank manager.
No, you completely missed the chair and hit this area over here. So you're gonna take how much damage? Oh my god. Okay, this is.
Do I need to sing a song so he doesn't die?
This is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
No, you are gonna go down to 0 hit points. So you're in danger right
Wait,
now,
what?
Space.
Oh god,
Oh, don't forget, everything adjacent to him also takes 99 damage.
Oh, I know.
what? Wait, why am I taking 99 damage?
Because you crashed in a magnificent explosion of a fire kick.
Oh, okay.
So you're in danger. It says defeated, but I think you're just in danger.
Do I know their names? Can I help them?
You definitely know the bank manager's name. You can. I think you can cheer him on. He doesn't count as an ally though, so you can't.
Okay,
really...
that was the next question. Do I know his name and is he an ally?
No.
No.
I don't think you need to do anything right now. The wizard is going to try and save people's life. Okay, he manages to shield the bank manager, and some of these people, but they are going to have to do some death rolls here.
We can't. There.
Is there any question?
Yes.
Since I'm about to see this go wrong, can I react fast enough to give Space Serenity?
Do you see?
Oh, sorry, but that's amazing.
You could give
Yes.
the. I would give everyone else Serenity. Right.
Okay.
I would try and cast Serenity on.
But they're not my allies.
No. But I think you can try and cast it in order to prevent it.
Wait, did you say I hurt myself with the fires?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Can you
will
not?
I
include...
can't damage myself with fires.
Oh,
By the
you
way,
can't. Okay, that's fine then. You're fine.
Space? I would have, you would have hit regardless of anything but a critical fail.
Yep.
Because of the music I was playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anything but putting everything on fire would have been fine.
Yep. But yes, Hyperion, you can cast Serenity to protect these guys, because otherwise they will have
I
to death
will.
roll.
I will.
But that would be amusing. Hey, look, we got your assassination target done.
Serenity makes way.
What's this,
Oh my god.
assassination target?
Yeah, we have an assassination target
locksmith.
for the women.
Yep, that's true.
Locksmith.
Um,
So we could literally just let him die.
Do I need to roll for Serenity?
yes, please.
Oh, please fail. Please fail. This would be amusing.
Oh. Okay, you managed to cast Serenity on these guys that would be hit by Space's explosion. They're sent flying backwards, landing on their butts and taking some damage. There's a bit of commotion.
Explosion itself.
Actually, there's Serene.
I suppose that's
all
true. They don't,
damage they would have taken is instead restoring.
the damage they would have taken is instead to their pride, and they're sort of knocked on their butts and like but they're all sparkling and they're like, oh my god, this is so cool. These
Yes,
guys,
it's part of his magic.
So critical failure ended up being like a success. I love it.
you managed to
It's
save
like our.
it. But these guys,
Like our concert.
so these guys are okay. They're a little shocked and stuff and like, oh my god, I just got kicked by Calcifer.
I got kicked by.
The bank manager
I
is
also-
not very happy. And a lot of these people back here are kind of sort of shaken and sort of some of them are moving backwards and like, oh my god.
Sivy, quick, mark it as a kick that is also a blessing. They will live long, happy lives now.
And technically they will, given that they just gained an additional 99 stamina.
These guys feel refreshed. Now that the shock is
just
worn
think-
off.
Quick, spin it.
Blessed by his kick! Oh my!
Behold the almighty Calcifer's blessing.
He has
The
finally
new-
mastered the blessed fire kick.
The blessed healing fire kick.
Appearing, can I have another roll from you? Just to see if anyone
Alright.
has noticed you.
I mean, there's a lot of commotion happening over here, so.
No one noticed. They all thought it was space.
Taking credit for your work.
Anytime actions are wonderful. Of course, I think that's going to get this guy's attention.
Yeah, so this guy's gonna come running in.
Also, is anything burning?
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, there are fires. Where did I put my fire? Okay, I've got...
Healing fires.
No.
No,
it's
these
fire.
are just fires. So there's a few
Back to
fires
straight
that
up.
have
Oh my god, it's
burst
such a
out
teeny
here and
tiny
here.
flame. They're so small. What
they
are
are
these
small.
fires for ants?
They are. These fires should be familiar. These were the very first fires that burned down the orphanage.
Yep.
Space
Oh,
has
that-
flashbacks.
That poor girl.
So there are fires here, and a few of the clerks are going to try and put it out.
By the way, I do want to play the Elden Gnome the next opportunity I have.
I thought you might.
The world's second oldest gnome.
Okay, so they start putting out these fires. Okay. The bank manager is going to run up to you and say, well, Calcifer, that was a wonderful show. Thankfully no one got hurt. Right. He looks over at the
Yeah,
other
thank
people
you. Thank you.
who are standing up. But I don't think we should be showing off your powers here. It's not really an appropriate place. Why don't you and your company come with me to my office and we can start talking about that bank account.
But before that, it's my turn.
Let this interaction play out. They won't move from here, and we'll get to you, Tyler, in a minute. But yeah, do you have anything to
but
say
there
to
was
that?
so much more that could be shown.
Oh! You've all given us a fantastic show of your abilities. We don't need to see anymore. I'm sure everyone is happy to get back to work. He's all looking at all of his guards, who are sort of shuffling.
Space. Drop the money you were supposed to be given for tips on accident.
I mean,
you,
that would just end up a squabble.
you
for money.
can't. You wouldn't be able to do that
Yes.
this turn anyway.
Yes, it would.
But yeah, so let's go over to Tyler then.
Alright, so everybody's in there.
Yep.
My goal is to make it to this room as fast as possible.
The break room or the file room?
The vent room.
Vent room. Okay. You peek around this corner, and when you do, you see a bunch of dwarfs in what appears to be construction gear, and carrying tools like pickaxes and shovels and bags of dirt.
Alright then.
They appear to be very
Obviously.
official.
What obviously must be done then is we must make this path looking completely like we totally belong here. In the most boring official way possible.
All 8 of
Carry something. Remember, you look busy if you're carrying something.
That's true.
Bonus points if you can find a clipboard.
Ooh, what can we find in this room?
Give me a roll for searching. You and your little team.
I mean,
I
there's
mean,
8
he's
of
got
us.
8 different
Exactly.
things.
You should be able to find something good if there's anything there. Yeah, so you find in these cupboards there's tons of paperwork and clipboards and office supplies. So many forms. You know the gnomes love their forms and their structure and everything.
There's no
Splendid. Let us
There's
gather
no
them
door.
and proceed.
God damn it, I muted myself. I don't know
Oh,
for
no.
how long.
sense space set things on fire.
A little bit after that, but yeah.
There's a body.
Tiber, are you going to? Are all 8 of you going to go past, or are you going to combine into a person again?
I think it would be more hilarious if all 8 of us did it, but half of us went in here.
Okay, it might look a bit suspicious having 8 tiny porks running around carrying clipboards.
The exact same figure as well.
Yeah, he does need a badge. That I said before. He needs a badge. You look official and a clipboard. Yes.
Tyler, that would also not be boring.
Would it? Are you sure? Are you sure it wouldn't be boring? I'm
Like
pretty
a
boring.
line of 8 identical looking people walking in a line.
Wait, didn't Tiber roll a critical success earlier?
But nobody saw it.
Yes. He did roll a critical success. Is that a thing?
Yes,
If
if
you
you
roll
roll a
critical
critical success, you may grow as a character and draw a new random attribute.
Oh, yes. Tiber, would you like to have a new attribute?
Well,
I mean, I
or
guess.
you-
I was kind of ignoring it because, nobody witnessed it.
No, that it absolutely counts. Sorry, I didn't notice that
3.
earlier.
We draw 3.
Yes, and you get to choose one of
select
these.
the best.
You do not have to take it though.
So you can be lucky, cursed, or a beta.
There's seriously a beta.
Don't take cursed.
Okay, no, obviously we are now lucky.
Yes, okay. High rolls now count as critical hits with all actions. That's
Excellent.
an amazing one.
It is.
You
Yes.
lose
Does
8 hit
his-
points though,
Oh?
because your boring gave you
Oh.
plus 15, whereas this gives you plus 8 instead, or 7 instead.
Oh no.
Wait, why did you
Oh.
want to take beta?
You probably don't want to take it.
Well, true.
He's
Also,
lucky
I
he drew
was-
a good attribute.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what was
Also,
it, Sophie?
I was shining back up spaces.
Oh, right.
I'm shining his trousers. They're
Can
probably
you,
very singed. That's
can you
why I
give
was
me
standing close.
a roll for that?
Who, me?
No,
I mean,
Sophie.
I did it 10 minutes ago, but I was muted the whole time apparently.
Okay, well, next time you do it, give me a roll, so if it rolls back round to your turn.
Well,
Yes,
I mean,
do a splendid job shining his
There.
trousers.
You didn't do a great job shining it. You were sort of all bumbling around him, trying your best to get the soot off of him.
I am trying to polish cloth.
Hmm.
I am not the sharpest arrow in the
Oh,
So Tiber.
Characters appearing.
Side
Yeah.
do you want to learn his magma kick?
Oh, you
Wait, is that a
could.
spell?
What's that?
Well, no, she would have to do it, and it is a spell. But I don't think she would do it. On a 1.
No, because I was also just
And it's a bit too late for that now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Alright, alright.
So yeah, Tyler, you have as many clipboards as you wish. If you want to do 8 people running down the hallway, all looking like they're
No,
important.
not running.
Oh
Calmly
yes,
walking.
calmly walking. Yes.
2 by 2.
And
or
he's
in
no
a
longer
line?
more.
Are you?
Yes, you are lucky now.
Just doing an inspection, or what are you doing?
You are lucky now, so you might be feeling a bit more like you can get away with things.
Also, I'm a pork.
You're porkling.
This seems like a completely natural and brilliant idea to me.
Alright, as you said,
That's
during
true.
character creation, you are now pork chop.
Yep.
You are a smart
Pork
pork.
chap.
You're smart. You're smart for a pork, I think, because you grew up in the Tower of
You're just
Ultimate
smart for a
Wizardry.
pork. Here we go again.
Where I somehow learned how to split into 8 and spit blood.
Yes.
Alright, that's just pork vomit.
Yeah, that makes way more sense if it's pork vomit.
How does the pork vomit thing work again?
It's used, we can vomit up a pool of it and then throw pigs into it to make porks.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this parade on the way.
All right, give me a roll, Tiber. Okay.
Oh look, it's a critical success.
No, that's not a high roll. That's 13.
Isn't 13 a high roll?
No, it's 15 and up.
Anything about
Oh.
yeah.
So you start all filing out of this room. You're all sort of talking to each other, comparing notes. And,
Aw, look at them all 2 by 2.
Yeah, so let's just get you all 2 by 2 here and move you up.
And we'll
They
split,
walk into
so
it,
half
do,
of us
or
will
what?
go into this room, and half of us will go into this room.
Okay, you will get to here, and let's see what the dwarves think of this.
Oh dear!
This guy comes over and just sort of puts his arm out and stops in front of you. It's like, who are you guys? We've not seen you before.
Oh yes, we're all. I have to get my pork voice on again.
Yeah,
We're the
that's-
new guys. We were hired to help move paperwork that no one else wanted to move.
Aha. Can I see your badges? Yes, we've got a construction area here. You need to have a badges. Can't just let unauthorized people walk about.
Let's see. How many sacks do I have? I have. How many dwarves are there?
You can.
You're gonna shove dwarves in sacks!
there are. What you can see, you can only see 3 very burly dwarfs carrying pickaxes and hauling dirt.
Well, in that case, I think the only real thing to do is impress them with my bearding spell.
Oh,
They
okay.
already have beards.
They can
Yeah,
be
they
better.
are.
They can be better beards.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Was that an oh shit or no
Is
excited?
is this like a bribe?
Oh my god.
Is this a bribe?
18.
We
Okay.
were hired for expert skills.
So you say we're hired for our expert skills, and you flourish your hand, and you make their beards grow to twice the size on all of them. Like, oh man, this is a wonderful beard, man. You are really good at that.
Is it also like self braid like Thor's?
Oh yeah, it's a very fancy fancy beard. Like it's all the works. Like, oh man, okay, well, if you see the boss man, tell him we're gonna need a few more guys in here. It's there's a lot of work that needs doing.
Spare some help for that.
I mean, sure, yeah. We need to be able to start hauling some more dirt. This entire floor is gonna have to go.
Oh, yeah, we can help with that.
Okay, well,
Now, the best part is, I am not all speaking in unison.
you've mastered that. Yes.
You are Legion?
We are Legion. We are Legion. We
Aye,
are.
they all
well,
have,
We'll
they
split
all have
these
the
four
same
into
thought
help,
process.
and
I mean-
then these 4 will continue on their merry way.
Okay. Are these 4 going to a break room? Up here?
Yeah, they're going into.
That room. Okay. They'll stop here for now, and this dwarf will bring you past the cones up here, and next turn you'll find out what's behind there.
Splendid.
So, Upirian.
Alright, I'm gonna hope I'm still inconspicuous enough and try and sneak down the hallway.
All right.
I mean, dwarves are now distracted, so.
And fancy.
9. Yep, you're fine. You sneak on past here.
Fancy.
You get to here and you see the 4 porks going this way, following a dwarf, and 4 going straight up. This yellow guy has his back to you and is going up this way.
Alright. I guess that's my turn.
Yeah, I guess so. These guys, the Cliff and the Wizard, are going to try and sneak past as well.
Should I do fireworks again?
Cliff trips, and this guard notices her, and sort of goes over to help her up.
Aww. She's got a
Uh,
boyfriend now.
Whoa.
He helps her up, and then just I suppose he sort of motions her towards the chairs, 'cause that's where he assumed she was going. So
can I
she's
roll a coin his way?
sure, yeah, definitely,
One of my drunk coins? Alright.
definitely.
You just made a whole bunch of cursed coins of intoxication.
Oh,
So
don't
as-
just though.
As he goes down to pick her up, your coin goes and hits his arm,
I would brief the 2 members on these.
but
brief these two so they don't go after the coin as well.
Oh yeah,
Before we
they
enter.
would totally know. They would just go grabbing
I've seen
coins.
this before.
They're after bigger prizes. But yeah, he goes to pick her up, and the coin just rolls into his hand, and he sort of falls over himself. So, oops. Burned, charmed, silenced, frosted, stunned. There you go.
I am pinking high suddenly.
Sorry, that
Well?
was probably all the things you have to download. 'Cause mod caching is turned off.
So all I heard was he fell over suddenly.
Yes.
So now they're stuck together.
Now that they've both just sort of fallen over, he's just sort of stumbling around. She'll have its opportunity to get up next turn. The wizard is going to sneak on by with you. Let's move your boys up to bed. Space and
That was
Ivy.
smooth.
Now, here's the most important question.
Mhm.
Is this a manga moment? And did we just experience a lucky pervert?
No. It was just a guy trying to do his job. He saw someone fall over, tried to help him up, got drunk, fell over himself.
Intoxicated by the light of justice.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Hyperion is gone.
What was that you were saying? He's just cashing. Bye, Operion.
Yeah, I assumed it was just because of the mod
Oh,
caching.
it did go
Yeah.
right back down to normal after a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he's okay. He has to go soon anyway, so maybe he'll just take that opportunity. So, Scythe in space. What's going on here?
What's the chair look like?
The chair is fine. It got knocked over, but you missed it mostly.
Okay, I start picking up the
down.
chair and I say, 1 minute, Calcifer, the ceaseless conflagration never leaves them place a mess. And then starts tidying up.
Hyperion's
Okay.
back.
Can you give me a roll to keep him distracted?
So,
And also
but I
that-
will tell you a story of the time.
I'm the storyteller.
Yeah. Or, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Mariposa will tell you a story of the time when we went down to the Ashen Fields.
Okay.
Not only do I need to tell a story, but you
They
also give me
used
the
to be
constraints in which I have to make that story happen.
Yep. So
Used to be normal fields.
a few
but
of these
now
guys
they're-
are.
I was gonna say, like, they once were normal, but then you stepped in. All the heather. All the heather, the beautiful, beautiful heather mark.
Oh,
It did sparkle, though. It was a beautiful sight. Just went up and whoop, gone.
So, I'm like tidying up chairs.
Yep. So Space is putting chairs back together. Some people have sort of gathered round and started pulling up some chairs as well to listen to this story of Mariposa's. That I'm sure she'll have ready for her when I'm ready to sort of stop stalling for time.
Look, I
and-
just told something. That was all I had.
Oh, you just told it? Okay.
What, weren't you listening?
I wasn't. Sorry. No, I was shuffling people around.
Don't ask me to tell a story and then not listen.
I'm sorry. I thought you were still doing some banter. My apologies. Can you give me a roll to see how distracted everyone is?
He's so not interested in the story. So rude.
10. Okay, people are still, listening and stuff. Some people over
Apparently
here.
having some issues.
Yeah. That is unfortunate.
He just used all his smooth connection on.
That fire's gone.
Whee! Are those chairs there?
Are you down here, Space? Why are you down here, Space?
Yeah, I was down here, like, tidying up the chairs.
Oh, that's okay,
But
yeah.
I didn't want to do all of them in case you were like, hey.
No, it's fine.
It's
They'll
also-
have moved these chairs back into position.
It's also
Oh, sorry.
kind of keep
I need someone at the door. I'll be right back.
Alright.
okay. It's also kind of to keep everyone from looking at the door over there.
Right, okay, so you want to move down there.
Yeah.
As you go to move down there, the back manager's like, no, it's alright, we've got staff for this. And he motions over to his staff to go and start picking up the chairs. We
But
need
why
to...
not? Why not allow them to enjoy the melodies?
they can enjoy the melodies as they're cleaning up the chairs. It's all right. It's no problem. But
But
you
it
know,
is not every day that Calcifer, the ceaseless conflagration, dawns their presence.
I suppose that's true. I suppose I've been too hard on him, and on all my staff really. But I suppose we can have a little bit of time off. But yes, okay, we'll pick up the chairs. We'll listen to a beautiful song of Mariposa there. He tells the staff to sit back down, and you go finish cleaning up the chairs. And over here, with Tiber,
Yeah.
as you walk into the room over here, you can see a huge construction event going on. Like there's very little in here, although there's looks like a lot of junk in here. It's all sort of being moved out and torn apart.
Shop's very strong.
There is a giant hole right here. You don't know how deep it is, but it's like cracking all the floor, and there's tons of debris all over the room.
Splendid.
Yeah, we need to start moving some of this gravel out of here. There was way more of it in there than we imagined. Got caved in real good.
Sacks.
Yes, you can use your sacks, yeah.
Seriously? Alright, cool, I guess.
How many sacks do you have? You got 2 lots or 3 lots?
3 lots.
Okay, 3 lots.
Of regular or?
Which means just the regular ones. Which means I can just use one set. Like, if it can hold 10,000 gold, I'm pretty sure it'll hold a good chunk of gravel.
Yeah, you can put dirt in there. Yep. So you sort of all shuffle up.
Where are we taking it?
There's a dumping area out back. They tell us just go put it in the just out by the security gates, and the wizard will come by and just clear it up.
Oh, that works.
I am back. I'm sorry.
Let's get on with
That's
the best darn gravel movers ever.
Okay, you start shoveling gravel into your bags. So each of these porks over here now have 2 sacks full of gravel.
Sacks full of
That may
bags.
come in handy.
These guys get back to work. Your other companions over here. This guy is walking all the way over here and into the break room. Yeah, so that's what you can see.
Yes. We will also enter the break room. Because I
Okay.
don't think there's anything there. This looks like something that needs to be eaten.
As you peek around the corner, you can see a bunch more dwarfs just chilling out in there.
But do they have coffee?
They do.
Give me the coffee, give me the coffee, give me the coffee,
Coffee, coffee, coffee, coffee, coffee.
give me the coffee, 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 give me the coffee.
So as this guy walks in, they're like, "Oh, hey Frank, hey." And he sits down.
Out his beard.
Yeah, look at my beard. There's these guys. Oh, hey, guys, come in here.
Oh my
Shut
god,
up.
Tiber's gonna start a barbershop.
Show.
Barbershop quartet!
We're an un-barbershop quartet.
So he's.
That part is. You're the ones falling fast.
Oh, wait, Tyler. Last time you rolled a 18, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's a crit for you now. So that means that you can this transforms into a pyroblast, I think.
What does? Oh.
Yeah. One
I
random
think
fire
it-
spell.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unique fire spell that causes hair to grow. This spell may be taught to allies who have some experience with fire magic, or given to party members during character creation. Practice with this spell can cause it to transform into a more powerful fire spell. Critical hits cause you to draw 1 random fire spell, cast it as a no-roll bonus action, and then place it on top of this card.
So because I'm not going to retcon all the beard stuff, if you roll that again and you get another critical, you're gonna bid.
It's gonna turn out bad.
Yeah, criticals are bad in this case, and unfortunately for you, you have like a 25% chance of getting a critical.
It'll at least be entertaining.
So yeah, hey, can you show my guys what you did to my beard?
All right, we can give it a shot, but remember we are porks, so let's just put this all down over here first. We're all carrying paperwork.
Oh, yep, that's fair.
And this guy right there. And then we'll come back here, and come back here, and come back here, and we shall now make their
Clear,
beards
Mason, settle.
grow.
Oh
okay.
my
Oh
god!
my god. Okay, I was writing down. I was writing down the Tiber Pork barbershop as I think maybe later just watercolor or whatever.
I'm gonna
Alright.
have to load a new.
Not a random fire spell.
Oh, I don't
And
think.
hope it's the spell of bearding.
I don't think I've got a random fire spell deck actually.
Is there a way to summon one?
No, I'm looking in my chest and I don't have. I just have the current season 4 ones.
How about you draw spells until one of them comes out fire?
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. So we're going to draw random spells until one of them comes out as a fire spell. Nope.
Solar flare.
Wait, no, that's the light one.
Solar flare.
Water blast.
Don't put them right on top of each other.
Well, you're not casting these, so these are going to be shuffled back into the deck. Because it could be a while. Okay, this is a fire spell. Thunderclap. Slam down into the ground, causing a shockwave that deals 15 damage to all adjacent foes.
Ah, but they're not foes.
No, but you thunderclap them. So you go to cast your spell of bearding, and you shoot this thunderclap straight into their beards, and it chains from one to the other to the other, and it just sets their beards on fire, and they grow out a little bit. So there is a bit of growth in there, but their beards are now on fire, and they have taken some damage.
Fire beards!
These guys are going to take 15 damage each. Actually, no, that's a critical, so it's 30 damage each.
Oh god.
Scale. I can keep track of that. Everyone's burning and flailing about. Okay, so around the corner, a couple of guards just come running past. They're like, "What's going on here? Who are you?"
We're porks.
You're in the barbershop.
This
We're
guy.
the barbershop trio because this guy is now sneaking into the.
No, he isn't, because you're in soft combat now.
Oh.
So there's these guys over here. One of them is going to cast Aurora Borealis to try and heal everyone and get rid of their fire.
So I don't have the spell of bearding anymore.
Oh! Okay, he heals them up to full. They're no longer burning.
But their beards are also bigger.
Their beards are also bigger and a lot more singed. They're back up to full health.
Which means
Look,
they're
it's
not
a new
singed
fashion.
anymore.
And they're all good.
This heat
Which means
treatment.
they're not singed anymore because they're.
Bloody hell, what the hell do you think you are doing? Mr.
Well, I
Wolf.
mean, we are porks.
What do you mean you are porks? Who are you?
We're the pork chops. We will hide to move paperwork.
We've never heard of you guys. Have you guys heard of this? He looks over at the elf. No, I haven't heard. I will do the bluff checks.
Okay.
No, we haven't heard of anyone. Yeah, we're gonna need to see some identification, sir.
Do I have ID?
You do not, unless
Of
you can.
any
I did tell you to take a badge. Guess.
You do not. You're gonna have to pull something out of your ass.
Am I aware of commotion?
yeah,
No,
we're
you're way far away.
Am I?
I know, but doesn't the door open though?
A little bit.
I wonder if I noticed the guards going over there.
I suppose you can give me a roll to see, but I think it's unlikely. No, you don't notice anything happening. You're too busy with what's going on in the lobby.
Okay. Otherwise, we're just gonna put some fireworks on.
Hyperion, do you want to give me a roll to see if you can see?
Alrighty.
We're too young to have identification. Look at our size.
No, you don't see. You looked behind because you're too busy worrying about what's going to happen with Pliff.
We are helpful, unpaid interns.
Let's see if the wizard notices. The wizard does notices and gives you a nudge, Hyperion.
He does notice. You are now noticed.
So you just see two guards go into the room here, and you probably heard the explosion, to be honest.
Alright.
When all else fails, everyone must die.
So Hyperion, it's your turn.
Well, I kind of want to get down there behind the guards if possible.
All right. Do you want to give me a
So
roll?
I guess roll for that?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep, you managed to sneak on past here. You look into the room as you go past, and you can see that there's a construction, there's a big hole. You can see a bunch of porks hauling out some
Gravel.
something. You don't even know what's in the bags. Just even
Here's
hauling
there.
bags.
I
That's a
see
big question.
carrying sacks.
Yes.
Do I lose the spell entirely, or does only the one that casted it lose the spell?
What do you mean? Oh no, you lose the spell entirely.
Alright. Let's just put that down here. Where is it? I mean, you have to admit though, I did it in the most spectacular possible.
Is that as far as I'm going to move?
No, you can get up right behind them to right about here.
Alright. Okay, let's burn a Spirit Rush.
Oh,
What's that?
okay.
I am going to use it to take 2 of my intoxicating coins, and are they wearing armor?
Yes.
I'm going to slip it under their armor.
Okay.
Just in their neck like an ice cube?
Oh.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Oh, that's the worst kind of ice cube. Their shirts are probably tucked in as well.
I mean, alternatively, you could always just use it on them. But then again, that wouldn't be a free action.
So I assume I need to roll for that.
you need to roll for your spirit rush. Yep, you're good. So you've got 5 extra actions.
Okay, so one more to, I guess, move here to get between the 2, behind them.
Hang on a sec. So you use 1 action to move behind them.
Move. Yep.
Yep. Can you
One
get-
action to slip 2 coins into their belt,
Alright.
The belt!
Oh.
into their armor.
Okay.
My
So.
low rolls count. Oh wait, no, that's not a spell. Fuck.
No,
Isn't
because
it the
he's just.
effect of a spell?
No, he's just putting his coin down the back of this guy's armor. So you put the
you
coin.
sexually caress their necks?
Trousers!
Oh, you put it in his trousers?
He said move the belt!
Sure.
I can't. Well, down the shirt, down the trousers. Either way, any way I get access.
Excuse me?
Well.
Anyway, I can manage to
Turn
get
it into a
access.
sensual
Hold
caress.
on, got a quote.
Not that kind of access.
Yeah, it probably would have been better just to like poke them and then cast it on them.
Well, regardless of what it would have been better to do,
I don't want to fuck them up for life.
Hyperion has put the coin. He went to put it down the back of the neck of this guy here. The guy felt it as soon as he put something on a coin on the back of his head.
But now he's
And
drunk.
no, he spins round immediately and is gonna take a swing at you.
Okay, I will
A
try
reaction.
and dodge.
Okay, give me a roll to dodge. You aren't able to dodge. He just swings back round with his sword, hitting you for 15 damage.
Oh, it's not very nice.
1, 2, 3. You're knocked onto your butt, and this guy also sort of turns around and is like, "What are you doing? Stop!"
Just trying to give you a coin.
Combat has started for you guys up here. So it's,
Boy, this is a great time for me to have to leave.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right. Fuck it. I guess I'm doing this.
You still have 3 actions.
Yeah,
did you want
let's.
to use
I am going to aim for knocking people unconscious, not killing them.
Okay.
So I still have 3 attacks, or sorry, 3 actions.
Yes.
So
If there are any times you can combine them. It's a one
yes.
big thing.
What's
Yeah.
what's the thing about the red exclamation mark again?
That's an old one.
That's an old version of the anytime icon.
It's like the rainbowy one.
Yeah.
I kept
So
having
you
that.
kind of have a problem with
alrighty,
it.
I am going to attempt to serpent strike the first guy.
Okay, you kind of have a problem that you don't have a weapon. So your
I
serpent strike.
punch.
Yeah, Serpent Strike is a monk ability.
Yeah,
Serpent
yeah, but
Strike did
causing
not
a melee
apply.
attack and poisoning them, so you hit them with your melee.
It says it with the
punching.
pinched fist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it also causing a basic attack, and basic attack means you're attacking with your weapon.
Ah,
Which is
so
his
you don't
fist.
have the extra buff
And
of
because-
having a weapon thing.
Yeah, so because you don't have a weapon, what you do have is your fists, which will do 5 damage each. It's just what I wanted.
That-
Alright.
But maybe he uses bare hands.
He doesn't.
There were no weapons for me to purchase.
Yeah, that really sucked.
I didn't have any spare weapons either, by the way.
It does count as a spell, by the way, so that's.
I didn't
counts
know
as-
you had.
yeah.
I didn't
Oh.
know
Did-
you would need it.
Did you was that a 10?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. You serpent strike. We got which one was it?
Guy on the right.
Go on the right. Okay. So you poison him, and he takes
Then
5
I
damage.
will serpent strike the guy on the left.
All right. You poison him as well. He takes 5 damage.
Okay, then I have one more action.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, and then let's serpent strike the guy on the right.
Okay.
Oh, that counts. I get 2 attacks because he's already poisoned.
Yes. Would you roll 13 or a 6?
I rolled a 6 and now an 18.
Okay. So you hit this guy twice for was it 5 damage times 2?
Yep.
Okay, so he takes 15 damage. Takes 5.
And then I still have my normal turn, my normal regular action.
Yep.
I know. All right, let's punch him twice again.
All right.
So, punch 1.
Punch 2.
Punch
Okay. You land twice again. He's taken another 10 damage.
So I just start slugging this guy.
Yep.
Ooh, what happened to the coin?
But
Yeah,
can you keep the coin?
Oh yes, that's a good point. It fell on the floor, so it's like down there.
Alright.
He put a tiny coin on the floor.
I put a little dot.
Alrighty, so I'm just gonna be a bruiser.
All right. Yep. Sorry. It's well, I suppose this is a good point to ask. This is the end of our time slot, isn't it?
No, we
No.
got another hour.
Oh, we
No,
got another
half
hour.
an hour.
Oh, awesome.
An
Cool.
hour?
Yeah.
That's cool then. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna act like a bruiser and try and knock people out.
We've got an extra half hour, but Jago's got a break for half an hour after that. So
Well, that's
Okay.
mostly
Well,
now
it's-
for Furion needing to go.
Yeah.
So it's,
never tells you.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
so
thank you.
he's gonna tell us what his character's gonna do.
Be a bruiser.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh,
And
also, feel free to use my Dungeoneering encyclopedia to figure out anything about the bank.
yes.
Ooh, books. Steal books.
So I can ask myself questions.
Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Like, what is the safe combination? There it is.
I mean, we could do it. Jago, just really quick, we could do it tomorrow. Move like Risk of Rain down, and
I think
Ian
we
to
will need a
Star
second
Trek
time slot
Bridge
to
Crew
finish
and
this.
kill
I
it.
I was about to say like we can pause this at this point because I think what's about to happen now is everything's about to go down because you've provoked some guards. So it's going to go down to potentially lockdown, and it could get very. It could take a bit longer than an hour.
No alarms have been tripped yet.
No, because space put the entire lobby on fire.
we
Only
could
a quarter of it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Correct. Fair.
we could move. We could change the time slot tomorrow.
Yeah, we could like. What I'm saying is we could move Star Trek. We could remove Star Trek Bridge Crew and like compress Killing Floor 2, maybe even remove it depending on how long it takes.
If you guys do that, just please message me the new time slot.
Yeah.
All right. That would be like tomorrow afternoon, evening, and have fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So,
See you later, Appearance.
Are we going
Good
to
luck.
continue with this for now, or are we going to do something else now?
I think.
I'm up for dropping it.
Yeah, I think we should pause here.
Do you just want to do like the Risk of Rain now then, or?
What? No.
No, because we've got an hour now
Because we
until
want that with Ovarian.
we have 1 hour until STO. So I propose that space goes into Everspace for an hour or takes a break. I'll take my break now for an hour, and then we just resume the timetable from where it was. If that's okay with you.
So if you give me a little second, I'm gonna change the thing now. Like I'm gonna modify the timetable a little bit.
Okay. Yep.
All right, so we can reference it.
Yes.
I mean, it's
we'll
not like we can't
we'll
just
update.
continue playing as long as we want.
Huh?
We don't want
I
to.
mean, it's not like we can.
We don't
It's not
want
like we can't just continue playing past as long as we're all able.
We can, but I'd rather do that with Appearance here if we're going to change the timetable.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
Like
tomorrow we can do, instead of Star Trek Bridge Crew, we can do this, and we'll take as long as we need and shuffle things around.
Okay, just let me know what time. 'Cause
Will do.
then I'll
I'll
make
update
sure
it.
that I've done the running before.
The time would be around about 5:30. No, 3.
Yeah, as soon as you know it, you don't worry about it now. I'll just check the chat and stuff, and the timetable. As long as I know it ahead of time, it'll be fine. It's a weekend, and I can run whenever I want.
Exactly.
It's
So
outside, just not close.
Thank you guys on the YouTubes and Twitch for watching. If you'd like to see
figures.
the conclusion to this, tune in tomorrow around about the same time as now, maybe an hour earlier. We'll update the Discord with new time zones and new everything shiny. So if
Yep,
you're not in the
and you
Discord,
can find the link to the Discord in the doobly-doo.
yep, down below.
Yep.
Doobly-doo.
All right.
Not on my channel, you won't.
Not on my channel, you won't. Not here. You will have no scat in this channel. No scat.
What about the bit of the Apu-Bat?
Oh, skip boo.
Oh, now I have tunes in my head. What is this?
You never when you need
Yeah,
it.
my plan right there. Guess what I'm gonna do next?
What?
I'm gonna honor chain all of these dwarves to that drunk coin.
You need to make little, you know, those little coin things for belly dancers and stuff, but just put it, instead of like on the screen, put it in a beer, just like little.
Yep.
Beardy dancer coins.
Alright, well, this is fun.
Yep, we'll be taking a
Sorry,
break.
I muted myself. Oh, fine.
That's alright. If you're on my channel, you might want to move over to Space's channel, where he's going to be doing some Everspace, and I'm going to be watching. probably.
Everspace?
Everspace. right?
It really amuses me how many games you play with the word space in it.
I know. Endless
Well, he is the
space.
space monkey.
Yeah, I mean, I know
Sure,
there's a
it's not-
correlation, but space is gonna play space. It's just fun. It's fun. Don't play with yourself online.
Why
Yeah,
not?
you can get these.
Some people get paid for it.
Oh god.
You-
Bye everyone.
Not on YouTube. That's the other channel. We've been over
don't
this.
you remember what
Ah,
happened to that
damn.
last guy?
It's the
Calcifer,
red chip
the
one.
ceaseless. Nope.
Calcifer, the ceaseless conflagration.